Sorry, guys. This looks good. Hey, Keish. I hope all is well. Give me 1 sec. I'm coming right back. I just forgot something. Okay, I am back, guys. I am back. 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 Hey, guys. Hey, Alessandra. It's been so long, guys. Please forgive me. How is everybody doing? I'm so hyped up for this live because I've been meaning to do this forever. Liverpool, you're very close to me. Shouts out to the UK. Okay, let me get situated. I hope all is well with you guys. Hey, Kim. Hey, Kelly. Hi, Diamond Blackstone. I know, it's been a minute. If I tell you life be lifing. Life just be lifing. You know how it is, guys. I'm one of these readers that as and when, okay? I will get it done, but it's as and when. So shouts out to you guys who understand. Plus I'm a mum as well, so I've been doing mum life and a lot's been happening. But I'm here. Just laid it down. Rest your body, Keish. Good morning, Laura. This is literally going to be a random whatever, being as it's been so long. Hi, shouts out to the members. I appreciate you guys. What time is it where you guys are? Because this is early. Thank you, Keish. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Share. I'm energetically so hyped up for this reading, so I'm ready. Hey, George. 8:17 a.m. Okay. 4:17. 8:17. Oh, thank you, Erica. Welcome. Hi, Laylee. 7:15. So it's all sorts of times. For some of you, it will be really early. 10:17 in Sydney. Oh, I miss you too, guys. I'm so sorry it's been so long. I love to go live, but I just haven't found the window, guys. Plus, my energy's been so spread out, doing so many things, personals. My schedule's been jam-packed, but I have some time. My son isn't here as well, so I'm like taking the opportunity to jump on live with you guys. So yeah, it's been in my to-do list and finally I can do it. So let's get this set up, guys. Let me just get prepared to do the timestamps. If you just heard that random noise, that's my dryer that's banging in my kitchen. That sounds like a really weird noise, actually. I hope nothing's malfunctioning while I'm sitting here with you guys. I might have to go switch off my dryer. We'll get there. We're gonna start soon, guys. Timestamps will be available after the live. Let me just get prepared to kind of do everything. I've still got the timestamps on from the last live, so I'm just deleting everything. If you are new to me, welcome. If you are returning, I am so grateful for you guys. I'm actually going to go switch off my dryer because I think it's telling me that the clothes are dry now. Why are we still drying? Because today's the day I do all my home stuff. Give me 1 second. Please forgive me. I'll be right back. Okay, I don't want to cook my clothes, so yeah, I just had to switch that off. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday, Ada. Sunday. Grand Rising. Okay. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. So let's go ahead and do this. Enough delaying. Aries, this will be time-stamped. We're going to go ahead and get some random messages for you guys. So enjoy. Starting off with Aries. Please come back if you can't stick around. The timestamps will be available. Okay. Aries. Let's see. Random messages for Aries. Messages for the Aries. This could resonate wherever you have Aries in your chart. Please do bear in mind other placements as well to get an overall picture of what you need to be aware of. Never take on any reading that does not resonate. You know how it works if you've been here for a while. Sometimes it will resonate, sometimes not. This could be past energy for some of you. It could be present. And it could be predictive for a lot of you too. Switch the roles as you see fit. If you are cross-watching for any sign, this could also resonate for you. Let's get into this. Messages for Aries. Tell me about Aries, please, and what Aries needs to know at this time. Messages for Aries. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. There's a few that came out for you. We've got the Magician in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Aries, there's a very, very strong message here of you not really being too interested in romance at this time. You could be definitely in a more work-focused energy. You could also be ghosting to work on a project or work on yourself. I very much feel like this could be money-based. So this could be like you cutting out distractions in order to really get into your work, get into things that are helping you to build yourself. For some of you, you could be working out more, or you could be adopting a new routine. So this could be like scheduling. This could be like shuffling things around in your week to make sure that you're doing everything that you want to be doing. But there's definitely something here about you working on your money, yes, structure, yes, but there's something about your schedule. You could be getting things in order at this time. There's something here and you're doing well with it. This could be putting you in a very balanced energy, especially if you are kind of not really giving too much to like romance or socializing at this time. That it doesn't look like that's your focus right now. It looks like it's all about your scheduling, your consistency, your work. You could definitely be working on something, some sort of goal at this time. Yeah, love is not in it for you. The King of Cups is in the reverse. A lot of you could be emotionally not really giving to, I want to say, social relationships too. Maybe you've taken a step back on socializing or going out or doing things that are more heart-based, I want to say. But romance, definitely not, because the Ace of Cups is here in the reverse. With the Magician in the reverse, I don't see you guys wanting to manifest any sort of relationships at this time. Energy can change, okay? What's the Magician in the reverse and the Ace of Cups in the reverse? Messages for Aries. The Three of Cups. Why is that there? We got the Queen of Wands. I feel like people desire you. I do feel like you may get propositioned. You may also be looking at love right now as a piece of SHT at the minute. And it could be down to a heartbreak or dealing with a manipulative person from the past. For some of you, you dealt with a fire sign. Some of you are masculines, masculine Aries. This could be for you. Somebody could have definitely have had you in, the third party story. That's definitely a thing. Somebody could have also cheated on you, and it's almost like you've become very laser focused on another area of your life, and it's looking good on you. Six of Pentacles. There's so many pentacles here. You're very locked in. Very locked into your stability. Very locked into your work. What's going, what's coming. The incoming, the outgoing. You could definitely be organizing your bills at this time, or, you know, really getting your finances in order. I just get a real energy of organization in your life. And Two of Pentacles. Pentacles. You got pentacles flying out of every hole in your body, okay? And that's looking good for you. Is there anything else for Aries? The Emperor. Pentacles. Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. The Emperor. But the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. It's all about the stability in Pentacles. Work. I'm talking to an Aries who is all about their work. Why is this here? Justice in it. Yeah. Somebody could be getting some sort of negative karma for trying to sabotage you or move in a way that was not conducive to being for you, or somebody who was beneficial to your life as well. What can I say, Aries? You're focused on the bag and it looks good on you. You could definitely be glowing up here financially. Some of you are getting promotions here. I'm seeing some sort of elevation to your status. Your money could be going up because that's where you're putting in the work, okay? So there's something here about you really watering your money. Your efforts towards your finances is really showing here. Okay. Anything else that Aries needs to be aware of? Be aware of anybody attaching themselves to you because of this status, because of this consistency, because of your money situation, especially anybody from the past. Messages for Aries. Ace of Wands. Seven of Cups. The Moon in the reverse. The Two of Cups. Somebody is not happy that you are no longer maybe interacting with them, or you've gone kind of AWOL or ghost, that they're not hearing from you. You could definitely be keeping yourself to yourself. I just get a very, you're being very intentional. I don't want to say calculated, but you're being very intentional over where you give your time and your effort. Like, it's very important to you. I can't stress that enough. And it's looking good on you, and the area of your life that you're watering is really about to take off and flourish. I feel like people around you definitely see that you're taking action on things that are really going to be beneficial long term for you. You're thinking of long term. You're not thinking of, you know, frivolous things. You're not thinking of things that are going to run out in a little while. You're thinking of, what about in 2 years? What about in a year? What about in 5 years? Okay, definitely protecting peace. Definitely focused, okay? I don't know who you are, Aries, but there's a laser focus about you, and it looks good. But there's going to be there's obviously going to be people who are wanting to get your attention, especially if you gave these people attention in the past. You could definitely be holding back from certain relationships that maybe you once very much was involved with, intertwined with. People could be a little bit confused as to where this new drive towards this area of your life has come from. Maybe you was a person that maybe put more emphasis on romance before, or love relationships, or socializing, or, you know, maybe the priority wasn't really with what you're prioritizing now. So there's been a shift, big shift, and it's ruffling some feathers. I do feel like some of you have got an air sign that you may not be speaking to at the minute. They're not happy about that. This could be somebody who is hoping to hear from you, and I just feel like your attention's elsewhere. Last cards for Aries. Last cards for Aries. Three of Cups in the reverse. King of Wands. Six of Cups, Two of Swords. You had a fire sign for some of you. Somebody very attractive. I got to give them that. I can't lie. This person's very attractive, very charismatic. They know what to say. Very much a romancer. Woman, man, whoever this is, this could be somebody who likes to indulge in flirting with multiple people. This is somebody who was trying to invoke emotions, or you definitely felt a lot for this person in the past. In you where it wasn't mutual. So it's like a person wanting you to fall for them, a person wanting you to be emotionally invested in them while they're emotionally invested in the streets. Basically, this could have been somebody who definitely blindsided you, and this is the person that you could be ghosting and not speaking to. They're coming out heavy in your energy because I feel like they want your attention. But trust me when I say you've done well to walk away from this person. Keep those boundaries high where it comes to someone who maybe blindsided you or wanted you to feel all the feels for them, but they're feeling the feels for the streets and everybody who's walking around them. Okay, so yeah, that person's mad that they're not getting your attention, Aries. The Emperor, I'm telling you, focused on the bag, focused on your stability. Some of you have got a new offer coming in. You could even meet somebody at work, especially if that's where you're spending a lot of your time, or, you know, say you do something online, you might meet somebody through a platform, or there's going to be some sort of common interest that maybe this person is you're going to spark up a conversation with somebody. I feel like this person is very like-minded, especially with where you're at. Your frequency has changed, Aries, and it shows. I ain't mad at you, Aries. I ain't mad at you. Overall, you're focused. What can we say? But people are going to be mad with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. You could have an air sign who's mad with this new shift, this new energy. They possibly didn't see this coming, Aries, but do your thing. I like that for you. Hi, Robin. Hi, Anne. Sorry, guys, I'm not ignoring you. Hi, Genevieve. This is it. I'm seeing that. A lot of you are definitely focused on your, whatever it is that you are putting energy into for your future, your money, your work. That's what I see for you. Heavily, strong. Okay. Did I go too long with Aries? I feel like I did a long time there. Okay, let's move on. 18. Taurus. Any Taurians in the house? Represent. Let's see. Random messages that Taurus needs to know at this time. Random messages for Taurus. Taurus Venus. Taurus. Okay, there's a few Taurians here. I hope you guys enjoyed your season. Messages for the Taurians. Messages for the Taurians. Let's see. Tell me about Taurus and what they need to be aware of. We got the Four of Pentacles. We got the Lovers in the reverse. We've got the Strength card. Someone's holding something back from you. This could be the fact that they're going for a breakup. For some of you, it's a Gemini or a Leo. Why is the Lovers in the reverse? For some of you, it just came to me. For some of you, this is somebody who wants to break up with you and they haven't told you yet. So be aware of that. If you are in a dynamic with somebody, if something's been a bit rocky, if somebody's energy towards you has been a bit off, if it's on sometimes, off the next, especially if somebody is creating situations where they need to get away from you or they want to create distance, So this could be like starting arguments or not resolving conflict. It's like somebody is trying to end a relationship. This might be outside of you. Take that if it resonates, especially if you're not connected to anybody at this time. But if you are connected to somebody and things have been a bit rocky, this is somebody who is not telling you the fact that they want to drop this connection, okay? Or somebody wants to drop a connection. Empress in the reverse. Somebody wants to stop watering a connection. For some of you, this is outside of you, though. Six of Wands. Why? The Tower. Do you know what I want to say to you? Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Swords. If somebody has been hot and cold with you, especially if you're dealing with somebody in romance right now, whatever capacity, so say it's on again, off again situation, or you're not really getting along right now, or you're all right for a minute, then all of a sudden something goes funky, whatever this is, be okay with something ending. I'm going to tell you, be okay with somebody ending something with you. And initially it might sting a bit, but I feel like what I'm looking at here is you might be worried that a connection is coming to an end. Especially if somebody's like pussyfooting around trying to break up with you, or they're acting like they don't want to be there, but they're still attached to you. Allow that to end, because I feel like there's some sort of success that's coming in after that person leaves. Okay, very specific story. This could be in the form of a new romance, okay? For some of you, you could have a new offer coming in not long after this person disconnects, especially if this has been kind of like a long time coming situation where it's like, you know, it's been in the balance for a while. I'm talking about a relationship that's been a little bit rocky here. You may have something coming in not long after you disconnect. Allow something to end, okay? If somebody doesn't want to be connected to you, don't force to connect with them. Don't force to make anything right with them. If they want to leave, allow them to go. Somebody could be saving face with you or saving face in a connection. It's only a matter of time. I want to say don't beg anybody to stay. And I know I'm going to get some people saying I would never do that. Okay, if you would never do that, that's fine. That's not for you. But don't plead with anybody. Don't allow something to end. The next time you might have an argument and it's happened before and somebody goes AWOL or ghost and there's a weird energy, allow them to fall off. Because I feel like that's what they want. Only to realize that you've got something far better coming in. Tell me about this good that's coming in. What's the Ace of Cups here? The Queen of Cups. For some of you, it's new love. This could involve a water sign. For some of you, you've already gone through this already. Death card. Allow something to end. For some of you, it's a Scorpio that you have coming in. Okay. What is this person going to do here? Especially if you're still attached to this person. What is this person going to do? The Two of Wands, thinking about it, Hierophant, Two of Cups, Eight of Cups. For some of you, this person's going back to somebody in their past. I'm sorry if this stings. I've got to tell you what I'm getting. For some of you, this person has another option in mind. They could be between worlds where it comes to ending something with you and going towards someone else. Flip it if you need to. Page of Swords. This person's got their eye on someone else. Any advice? Hermit, Page of Wands in the reverse. The Star. Set your sights on more, Taurus. Set your sights on more. If somebody is not willing to communicate what they want, what they desire, the next time they fall off grid or go AWOL, allow it. Okay, I can't stress that enough. Allow it. There's bigger and better coming. I feel like a lot of you need to be very smart with how you handle a situation and don't chase, don't pursue, leave it. If somebody's not putting in energy to fix a situation with you, I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying that it's not supposed to be in your life. They are not supposed to be a part of your story. But I feel like shortly after that, you're going to be quite shocked with some sort of offer here especially if you are looking for something more stable, you're going to get that. This could be somebody who's very mature. For some of you, you're meeting a Virgo or an Aquarius, or you could be meeting a water sign, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Could be a Leo, but I'm not really getting Leo too strongly. Yeah. Ending the world, Four of Swords, waiting to see what spirit is going to kind of put into motion for you. I see a lot of you needing to allow a connection to end, especially if somebody's being a bit wishy-washy with you. Let's see if we can get you some more. I'm going to try pull everybody a couple of spreads because I know I've been slow with my readings, uploads this week. Hi, Alex. Hi, Faye. Let him go, and he tried to come back. This is Taurus, missed you. Wasn't having it, sent him away. Yeah, what's for you will never leave. What's for you wouldn't be forced. It wouldn't have to be chased. Yeah, Miss G, we're on Taurus. Any more for Taurus? Any more for Taurus? Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Page of Coins. We've got the Fool card. Eight of Swords. Don't overthink a new beginning. Don't overthink starting fresh. Some of you could be a little bit fearful or feel like, you know, you've got to start something from the ground up again. Don't be fearful of that. Some of you have got a new opportunity and you could be up in your head about that. Five of Coins. You could be worried about what you need to leave behind as well. It's kind of like the energy of maybe I've become so familiar with what I have or what I've built that, you know, am I willing to leave that behind? There's something here about you still maybe thinking about what you're leaving behind, but there's a new opportunity to step into here. Somebody's very worried. You know what? For those of you who resonate with the first spread, Nine of Cups, you will have the last laugh in a situation. It might not even feel like that at the moment. For some of you, you could be feeling like, you know, so say somebody has is going wishy-washy or hot and cold with you. You're not quite sure if you can really trust the situation at the moment. Some of you are between worlds where it comes to knowing that you might have to move forward and start something new, whether that's just being by yourself or rebuilding in some sort of way here. You're definitely thinking about the loss of a situation for a lot of you, especially if you're in the middle of a transitional period from being in a relationship and being single or being by yourself. What you don't realize is you need to really embrace this new energy that's coming forward. It's going to be a little bit rocky. It's going to come with a lot of unknowns. You're possibly going to feel like you are a little bit lost at first. Some of you could be very worried about your future and how things are going to work out for you. I do definitely see a potential for a new relationship. This could be a water sign. A lot of you are going to be meeting a water sign. But it's interesting because I do feel like you're going to have somebody who's going to try to return once you become comfortable with your new reality, whatever that looks like. So once you immerse yourself and get used to how it is, you ever been in that stage where you leave something, and that could be anything, a relationship, whatever have you. This is what this is looking like. And it's almost like, okay, I know that things can't go back to what it was, but now I know that this is the new reality and I'm not quite used to this new reality yet. I don't really know what comes next, but I know that I need to embrace it because this is the new normal. And it's like, you're going to be starting to get used to how it is now, you know, the new normal, if you like. And then here we go. This person's going to come back from the past. I wouldn't trust anything that somebody from the past is saying, especially if they weren't very forthcoming with them wanting to end something, because I feel like there's something about somebody's communication here that is a little bit sideways, if I'm honest with you, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign. You're going to have somebody wanting to rebuild with you. The Seven of Coins and the Judgment, and you should not reinvest in that situation. What about this new person? Four of Wands is in the reverse. You should not reinvest in this fire sign. For some of you, it's a Scorpio. What about the new person? Four of Swords. Tower. Some of you may even feel like, you know, your luck is, where it comes to love, like you're not lucky in love, or, you know, this going wrong means that, you know, you're never going to meet someone new. Don't think like that, because it's almost like the universe, you're going to put a stick in your wheel, your universal wheel. Your wheel of fortune is going to slow down if you have that mentality that, oh, this is it for me, like doom and gloom. Think positive, regardless of what this is over here, this past person. Think positive, because that's going to make all the difference. Queen of Wands. You're going to have somebody who finds you extremely attractive. The Emperor. That's what I want to see. Wow. This may even cause a stir. You may get people kind of like up in arms because you found this new person here. This could even be past people wanting to come in and try to compete for you now, or get your attention in some way, shape or form. Listen, you snooze, you lose. Taurus, don't be worried about changes. I need to say that to you. Embrace the new. Even if it feels uncomfortable, it doesn't mean it's wrong. Okay? Some of you are really going to be transitioning. Oh, thank you, Alex. You're welcome. Only take what resonates. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Okay, let's move on. I feel like I'm spending a long time on these. Let's see. Where are we? Where are we? Gemini. Happy Gemini season. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday. My son is a Gemini. It's his season. His birthday is in a couple of weeks. Okay. Let's get you these. Hopefully we get some good energy. It's always nice to get good energy around you. Solo return, your birthday season. Okay. Gemini sun. Oh, yours is tomorrow. Happy birthday, MM. No, we're on Gemini now, Ada. 27th of the 5th. Okay. I'm a Gemini moon. My moon is in Gemini. Okay, let's see. Messages for Gemini. Did I time? I did timestamp. The Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. Okay. Let's see. The Five of Cups. We only regret the opportunities that we didn't take. Someone's in that energy for you. Whether this is you, that feels like you didn't take an opportunity, or somebody regrets not taking an opportunity. It came to me instantly. High Priestess. For some of you, it's a Pisces. Queen of Swords. Five of Wands. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse? Six of Cups. What's the Queen of Swords in the reverse? The Devil. Ooh, who is that? Some of you have got a toxic Capricorn around you, or you were dealing with one. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Nine of Wands. This is looking to me like somebody trying to, if you were dealing with somebody and They may not have fought for you, or there could have been like an energy of somebody allowing something to fall by the wayside. Somebody had an opportunity and they didn't take it. This person's now regretting that opportunity. Flip it if you need to, because this could be yourself. There was an outside influence here that could have been trying to control a narrative or control a relationship, or how much somebody gave to you or didn't give to you. There was somebody here who almost wanted somebody to drip feed you a relationship. Does that make sense? So it's like there was a relationship on the cards. You could have been very much there, open, seeing if somebody was going to invest, or seeing if this was a relationship that was feasible for two people here or to get involved with. And there was definitely somebody in the background that didn't want this to happen. This person's extremely toxic. This could be somebody who is very controlling, but with the Queen of Swords in the reverse behind it and the Devil, this person's ruled by lower entities. That's what I want to say. This is somebody who was trying to block an individual from either making something right with you or being able to flow into a relationship with you. This person was interrupting the flow. Drip feeding, flow. There's something about the flow of something. Something became very draggy. Or, you know, when you're trying to like maneuver something and something's keeping it stuck. Like there was a stuck energy. Something like that. Where are you on this, Gemini? Ten of Swords. Yeah. Unfortunately for you, you bear the brunt of the pain. You were betrayed. You didn't get what you desired in a situation. Why has this come out? Is this just about somebody feeling regretful and crying in their cornflakes? I don't know. Let's see. Why has this come out for Gemini? Why is this coming out? The Hierophant in the reverse and the Moon in the reverse. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus, Justice in the reverse. Who's seeing that? Is it this person? The person who released you. Okay. Hang one. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody regrets not giving to you. Six of Wands in the reverse. And you know what? Ever since you left this person's life, nothing has been the same again. This person could feel like they are experiencing a standstill, or things are moving very slowly. The same drippy energy that they could have been giving you, like the same draggy, stuck energy, push-pull, whatever this was. You're moving in and you're not moving, and then you're looking around and you're like, we're in the same place. That energy there, it's almost like somebody's life has adopted that flow now. They have been going through almost like a stagnancy where things are not going well for them. This could be somebody who is feeling like they are failing, or things are not coming in how they want them to come in. And this could be with anything. This could be like with work, opportunities that they felt like they were going to be able to attain here. And it's because of some sort of flow. Especially with that Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Another thing that I see here is this person realizing whoever it was that was trying to pull the strings or secretly taint another person's perception over a relationship to do with you. This person is definitely seeing that this person was doing this. I don't know why they couldn't see it before. Knight of Swords and the King of Cups, because they were being emotionally manipulated. But I'm sorry, everybody has their own mind. We are grown people out here, so we can say all day, any day, every day, like, you know, people had outside influences. This person was poisoning that person against you. They were lying on you, whatever. I'm sorry, if you don't have your own mind, if you're not grown enough, and you know, you can't think for yourself, you know, what maybe it's okay that this didn't work. Magician in the reverse. Nine of Wands. Somebody could have been making somebody feel uncomfortable about investing in you. Is this person going to take any action? And we're going to move on from that energy because they've come out strong in your reading. King of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Wands. Now, I feel like this person is way too controlled by people outside of them. Who are these two people? Fire sign, air sign. This person could have a prominent air sign who manipulates them or sways them. For some of you, it's an ex. King of Wands in the reverse. If this, yeah, with the Two of Cups, Page of Swords in the reverse. If this is your story and you're dealing with like a baby's mother situation, or somebody has children with somebody else, or there's a dynamic where there's an ex that's still lingering or whatever have you, like they could have children or they're still around. They could maybe claim to be a friend with this ex, or they had something in the past. This person still sleeps with that person. This could be like a temptress, a tempter, a temptress. If that resonates for you, if this is not like a family thing or like a mother figure, a father figure, an auntie, somebody. This is somebody who may have a weakness for sleeping with their ex. Somebody's still on the fence as to whether to bring something solid in. And I'm sorry, this is kind of giving the energy. I'll be honest with you, Gemini. If you're so unsure as to whether to heal something with me, with the Three of Swords, don't come. Everybody has free will. But at the end of the day, if you're so divided and if you are able to be played around with and manipulated to this degree, why are you even considering coming? Like, don't come, stay where you are. Because this will constantly be like a seesaw. You know, you're possibly going to do the dance of never really knowing where you're at with somebody, you know? This looks a bit unstable to me. Like, he was a people pleaser for you. Yeah. Yeah, like, don't come. Like, and you know, people can change. I do see that this person has recognized some sort of influence, but recognizing it and doing something about it is two different things. You can recognize all day, every day. Yeah, okay, I've been manipulated. Okay, so what are we going to do about it? If there's no boundaries being put in place, or you're still going to talk to this ex or talk to whoever it is that's trying to sabotage your forward movement, especially if you want to expand or go into a new relationship, then I'm sorry, like, no, you gotta go over there. Just, yeah, go over there. Go over there. Okay, let's be real, guys. You know, let's be real. Unfortunately, but you may have been a person who really got the brunt of some sort of betrayal because of it. So you got mixed up in some sort of random situation of somebody still having influence. Have your own mind, or just don't deal with me. Like, that's my opinion, guys. Some of you will agree, some of you won't. Is there anything else here apart from this situation moving forward? Is there anything else for Gemini? Anything else? Nine of Swords, Three of Wands. Thank you, Alessandra. Thank you for the 5. I love you, girl. The Moon in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the Justice. Messages for Gemini. Some of you will be happy to know that you've got a new love interest that could be coming into your life. Oh, money. I'm not doing mini reads at the moment. Oh, you should have asked me before sending your money. Okay, let me carry on with the reading, then we'll talk about that. Yeah, I'm not doing mini reads right now. Thank you for the 19.99. Oh, if you're around at the end, that's a long time though. Yeah, later on. Oh, today's your birthday. Oh, now I feel like crying. I feel like a monster to say no. Oh, okay. Let me finish this. Geminis. Happy birthday to you, by the way. Happy birthday to you. Oh. Mwah. If you're around at the end, I'll pull some cards for you if you come back. Okay. Gemini, some of you have got a new love interest that's coming in. You may want to keep this to yourself. And it could be that because you could feel a little bit worried about people around you at this time. Like this could be like sabotaging energy, especially if you have tried to cut out things that are going to be causing you issues, conflict, you know, people who could be jealous. Some of you could have had a jealous friend around you that you've recently moved away from. This could be a fire sign for some of you. Some of you have become a little bit more cautious where it comes to your information, who you share things with. And I feel like this new relationship, you're going to adapt this same way of being. And I feel like that's a good idea. Some of you are feeling like it is going to be fair and just for you to keep some sort of relationship hidden, at least for the beginning. And when I say hidden, I more so mean private than being, you know, everybody knowing what you've got going on. You might choose to keep this relationship a little bit more low key. And it could be for a reason as to you not trusting people around you, or you've been in a situation previously where you feel like other people may have compromised the dynamic that you had going on with somebody. Some of you could be meeting a Libra. Some of you for a while have been trying to manifest some sort of new forward movement for yourself. And you may have definitely have been questioning as to whether you was on the right path, or questioning as to whether some sort of manifestation was going to be kind of manifesting or coming into fruition for you. Your prayers have been answered in a way. For some of you, it was about divine timing. It wasn't time yet. Why? 6 of Cups. Some of you needed to get over a past situation, or this could be what this is. You need to get, yeah, there's something about making sure that you're done with the past before this new beginning. Okay. Page of Wands in the reverse, the 3 of Pentacles. Something wasn't ready yet for you. It wasn't cooked enough yet, especially where it comes to a new situation. I don't know how long it's been since you dealt with that situation. It's going to be different for all of you. But this new thing that's coming in, it wasn't ready to manifest yet, because there was something about letting go of the past. And if you guys are struggling with a past situation, or you are really feeling like, you know, you're going a certain amount of direction into healing, and then you might feel like you take a step back, or you're on like a slippery slope where it comes to getting over a situation, especially if it was very painful. It's about you being able to distance and disconnect energetically from a past feeling that you had over some sort of negative situation of the past, in order for you to be able to flow and work on this new thing. I feel like a lot of you may need to disconnect energetically, because there could be something emotionally that is keeping you in a little bit of a state of worry, limbo about this future. I see a lot of you want the new, but energetically you need to do some sort of cleanup regarding you being ready for the new, you know? I hope that resonates. Marnie, are you still here? Yes. Okay. Being as it's your birthday, I'm going to honor you with a few cards. Just a few cards. I'm in the middle of an all signs. I wouldn't usually do this. I feel bad otherwise. I'm going to give you a couple cards. And then I'll continue time stamping after. Marnie. A few cards for Marnie for her birthday. Happy birthday, girl. You're welcome. Messages for Marnie. Ace of Swords. King of Swords in the reverse. Five of Pentacles. Somebody feels left out by you. It could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may have stopped talking to this person or giving this person your energy, especially if this person was lying to you. This could definitely be somebody who is very deceptive, manipulative here, and you are turning your back. For some of you, Marnie, you may get some communication from this person. Five of Wands. You might argue with this person. This could be somebody who wants to control a situation or control you. Could be an Aries. Oh, I don't know if you're committing to somebody here or there's a new relationship. This could be like potential for marriage or long term. This could be with a water sign. And somebody is going to regret you being gone from them, especially if this person did a lot to you or there was a lot of stress and strain. They put you through it. It's almost like a transition from one person that could have been deceptive to another situation. Last cards. Seven of Cups. Judgment in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to be waking up to the idea that you are gone. You've released them, you're gone, you're not dealing with them, you are not playing games anymore, especially if this person was playing games with you. Page of Swords, they still very much keep an eye on you. This could definitely be an air sign. This person's all up in your business, and I feel like this is to try still go on a merry-go-round with you or still deal with you somehow. That's what I'm seeing. But it's almost like you might get some sort of interaction from this person still trying to test you. And they may get a different side of you, especially if you are fully done with an individual. But there's a prospect of some sort of new dynamic. It could involve pregnancy or family planning, marriage. If you are dating somebody new, you could be meeting somebody who is very serious about building a future. Okay, no more live readings, guys. I got to tell you, any super thanks that you're going to be sending me, I'm going to take it as thanking me for the live, okay? No super thanks. If you want a personal, please email me, blackbutterflydiamondtarot@gmail.com. I did that for Marnie as it's her birthday, but okay, let's get on with the live. For those of you who waited patiently, thank you, guys. I would have felt bad otherwise. Like, yeah, it's the, yeah, I'm just, yeah. I'm kind. Cancer. Let's see. Mwah. Marnie, happy birthday, girl. Cancer placement. Tell me about Cancer, please. You're very welcome. Cancer. No more requests for questions, please. You know what? I've been considering doing questions. Question lives, but I don't know how many people would actually want them. Would you guys want to do that? I know there's a few other readers who go live for questions and stuff, but as well as my scheduling as well, it will have to be really planned out for me to be available to do it. Okay, let's see. Messages for Cancer. The Death card in the reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse. This is a little bit, oh, the world. Something needs to end. Cancer, you have somebody here. This could be a Scorpio, a water sign. This could be any water sign, to be honest. They want to be, they don't want something to be over with you, but they might not want to give you an apology either. Ugh. Who is this? Live questions. How many of you guys would like live questions? Did I do the timestamp? Hold on. Did I do it? I've kind of lost my flow, guys. Hold on. Yeah, I did. Okay. The Sun, the Emperor. Some of you are dealing with an Aries. The Magician in the reverse. The Page of Pentacles. Where do you stand on this, Cancer? Where's Cancer? The High Priestess. Pisces energy. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay. And the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Cups. And the Knight of Cups. Okay. This is looking to me like some sort of standoff. Okay. And hear me out. I feel like there's something here that went down in the past where it's almost like there's an apology that could be needing to be had from a person. For some of you, it's an Aries or a Leo. Any water sign. It's like you could be holding your stance of, I'm not going to really initiate anything. I'm going to stay in my corner. Some of you who could have gone completely no contact with somebody or silent. But there's some sort of energy of you not acting or you not doing something towards somebody because you feel like by principle, somebody needs to apologize for something or somebody needs to address something and they haven't done that. I feel like you are of the stance that you would hear them out, or for some of you, you would even want to take a relationship further with them if they apologize, depending on what this is that they need to apologize for. But it's almost like as long as they keep in this energy of being controlled or not really wanting to come forward with some sort of apology or addressing something, you are okay to be quiet. This is what this is. Does that make sense? For some of you, you could be talking to somebody new as well. For some of you, that is a water sign. A new water sign could be interested in you. You could be getting some sort of message from a water sign here about connecting, dating here. This could be like even a physical interaction. This could even be a physical interaction that turns into something long-term for some of you. I feel like you're really going to have a good time with this person. So some of you might want to explore this new thing that you've got going on, but there's definitely someone here who you are silent with. You're not trying to take any action because it's by principle. It's like, no, you need to address something or you need to apologize for something back there. I feel like a lot of you would hear this person out though, okay? So don't take it if you don't want to hear from this person. But I feel like by principle, staying silent. You have somebody here who is very childish. I got to be honest with you. This could be somebody who knows exactly what they need to do to reconnect with you, i.e. an apology or addressing of an issue, a pink elephant in the room. But just because this person is so high up in their ego, this could be like somebody who thinks they're too nice to apologize. Like this is giving real childish. This is giving like you look at this person and you think, are we in high school? With the Magician in the reverse, if somebody is not coming towards you to address something, if someone is not apologizing, This is on purpose. This is not by accident. This person knows fully well what they're doing. This person could even be being silent and standing in ego because it's on purpose, like they're doing it intentionally. This could be somebody who's playing some sort of game. They know fully well what they need to do, but they ain't doing it because of manipulation. Nine of Cups in the reverse. This person's selfish. Very selfish. I don't like this person. Three of Swords. This person would rather suffer in silence than dropping the ego. Ego can be one hell of a disease, right? What about this new person? Ten of Pentacles. Do you know what? Three of Wands. I feel like I feel like from what I'm seeing here, the advice is to look at the new, look at what's coming in as opposed to what's already gone. Because I just feel like you're dealing with somebody who is definitely somebody who would be very hard to negotiate with or to at least compromise with. If somebody isn't willing to come forward and just speak or communicate like a grown adult, and not play some sort of game around taking accountability or coming to you and addressing an issue, I feel like you need to keep it moving. And I do feel like a lot of you have got something else coming in that could go all the way. That's the thing. Whatever is new and what is to come, this is looking like a lot more stable and a lot more promising than what it is that is going on over here. I feel like somebody needs an ego death. I'll be honest with you. And this doesn't look like a person who's very close to that ego death. If anything, they need to take some L's before realizing this person needs to humble themselves. Okay? They would rather lose out than to admit or to come in and talk to you and admit whatever or apologize. They don't want to admit some sort of wrongdoing. Yuck. Yuck. You'll be happy to know, though, if you are talking to a new person, okay. Listen, the new is where it's at. The new is the way to go. Listen to me. Oh my gosh. I'm getting excited for whoever this is for. Four of Wands. Let me tell you, if you're dealing with a masculine, I can't lie to you. This person could have been a player in the past. This person could have been a little bit of a ladies' man. When I say player, this person, they enjoyed being single, okay? This person could have done the thing where they were here, there, and everywhere. They were having fun. They were just enjoying life, okay? I feel like this is somebody who has gone past their, I don't like to say it like this, hoe phase. I feel like this is somebody who has got out of their system any sort of player-like tendencies or tendencies of feeling like there's still something in the streets for them. I feel like you've got somebody who has matured, who is grown. I mean, everybody has a past. Let's not judge. Some people's past is more colorful than others, but I very much feel like you're dealing with somebody who is, they've admittedly had a past. So if you guys are in the place to overlook that and take somebody as they are, as opposed to what they did before, then this could very much work out very well, okay? I feel like you do have somebody who is very consciously aware. I feel like you've got somebody who is very grown. This person could be setting their sights on meeting somebody that they can build with. And I feel like there's some sort of player-like tendency or flighty energy or just having fun, enjoying life. This could have been when they were a lot younger as well. They've put that behind because they're looking for a wife or a husband. Okay? This is going to be somebody who is going to be making sure that any sabotage, any risk of anything going downhill outside of them, any other people, are not going to be an issue to moving forward in a new connection. This is somebody who is willing to turn the page to give and commit to a person and a new situation. I feel like this person could be going through some sort of purging process here. You could have somebody here who is definitely making some big changes, big cuts, I want to say, to really being decisive over what they want around them and what they don't. And this is looking like a very, very good environment, a very good space this person's manifesting for their wife or their husband. For some of you, this new person is a fire sign. For some of you, it's a Scorpio. For some of you, it's a water sign. I was getting heavy water sign in the beginning. This person's very attractive. This could be somebody who's very good at what they do in the bedroom. Just saying. Very well endowed for my ladies. Okay. Yeah. Take from that as you will. Whoever you're dealing with over here, I think you need to leave them where they're at. I feel like there's somebody here who needs to be humbled. And the only way that humble is going to happen is if you leave them to be stuck in their ego. Because at some point, they're going to realize that being in that energy is not really going to be beneficial to anything of substance. Okay? The whole package, I'm telling you. That person, and I've got to be honest, they have a past. They have a past. But it's more so like they live life. They could have done lots of holidays. They've seen life. You know, they've seen life. They've had a few people on their arm. I want to say that. Especially if this is a masculine. But they're coming to this connection at a point where it's about growth, it's about settling down, it's about removing any past energies that are not conducive to a stable relationship. That's what I see. That was a lot. Okay, let's move forward. Leo. Timestamp for Leo. Okay. Any Leo people in the house? Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. Leo. Messages for the Leos. Messages for the Leos. Tell me what's going on for Leo. Five of Cups. The Hanged Man in the reverse. The Queen of Swords. Why is the Five of Cups here? Justice. Wow. It's the Hanged Man. Queen of Swords. Empress. Wow. Okay. Some of you Leos. Oh, some of you are dealing with an Aries. I feel like there's a real insecure energy that's coming from somebody around you. Some of you, it's a Libra who's regretful about... It's kind of looking to me that somebody did something to maybe jeopardize a relationship or some sort of connection to you. And this has really changed and altered how you deal with somebody, how you maybe even speak to them, how you communicate with them, especially if this is somebody who could still be around you. I do feel like there's an energy here of them viewing you as changing your perception over a relationship. And this could be like any sort of relationship, but it's more so giving somebody's gone wrong in a romantic situation, especially if you live with this person or you was once resided with this person, or there was some sort of settling down situation, or you could have been settled at one point with this person. Somebody feels like you've been investing in your self-worth, and it's so odd for me to say it like that, because I do feel like maybe this could have been somebody who questioned how much you loved yourself. I don't know what this person viewed you as in the past. Let's take a look at that, actually. How did they view you in the past? Three of Cups in the reverse. How did this person view Leo in the past? Knight of Coins in the reverse. Oh. So somebody may have had you down as somebody who was a little bit, I want to say that you weren't taking things serious, or you could have been very much a person who was very fun. And when I say fun, this could have been, they could have viewed you as, and this is their perception, right? Not very grounded, somebody who may not have been going anywhere in a hurry. There was something here about maybe you being very fun to be around, but where it comes to long term and you being serious about what you wanted to manifest for your future, this could have been like somebody who you knew like when you were a lot younger, where you were trying to figure things out, and maybe you was, you know, just having fun, living life, whatever have you. This person may have viewed you as somebody who would not have been somebody as stable and as sharp-minded as what they view you as now. Their perception of you has definitely changed, but so is your perception of them, Leo. Okay, so there's two different shifts in perception where it comes to you and them and you, if that makes sense. Your idea of this person has definitely changed. You could have felt like this person was your be all and end all, your fairy tale. Okay, and it's like you have seen something in a person where immediately it has altered the way that you view this person's position in your life, and how you regarded this person in the past is no longer. Okay, somebody feels like you've been really feeding yourself at this like lately, and I don't know what lately means, whether this is just recent past or there's some sort of investment in your self-worth, what you want. You're becoming very sure and decisive about what you want, what you allow, your energy. There's something here that this person's identifying as being you growing, you knowing your value and knowing your worth. It's seen, it's felt, it's very energetic for some of you. This could be even a spiritual element to this, like you've transitioned into a new version of yourself. It's kind of giving like a metamorphosis, and you've been investing intentionally in knowing what you want, not settling for less. And it's almost like they don't fit in this vibration that they could have been showing you before with this new version of you and this new transition that you've made in your life. They know it, they feel it. Somebody could also be feeling like their karma is to be viewed in a different way. I feel like somebody is very bothered by the fact that you don't see them the same. And I feel like this is very psychological. Somebody could definitely be crying, very upset at this time. And I feel like whatever path that you're on right now is exactly where you need to be. And I feel like somebody else knows it too. As long as you weren't growing, or as long as you were staying the same, whatever the same looks like for you, this person would have been very comfortable to be around you. This person felt very comfortable that you would always be around. The minute you started to invest in knowing your worth, wanting more for yourself, transitioning into being a different person, or different where it comes to what you allow, who you interact with, what you do, immediately this person feels like they are regretful because they never really saw this growth coming in you, Leo. Not only that, they were comfortable with the version of you where you would have accepted them how they were. Does that make sense? Why is the Justice and the Five of Cups here? For some of you, it is a Libra. Six of Swords. Somebody knows that something is coming to a close, and it is really, really, really paining someone. The more you move away, the more the pain amplifies. The King of Coins in the reverse. Some of you, it's an earth sign. You've outgrown somebody. Somebody no longer feels good enough for you. And this is not really about money or, you know, what somebody could provide for you. But this is definitely talking about one person doing something that changes their whole way of being, and then another person no longer fitting that person's way of being. And this is referring to somebody feeling like they are no longer fitting the cut where it comes to what you would regard as somebody who would be a solid partner for you. And I feel like it's damaging somebody mentally, because it's like, I know that I can't live up to that person anymore. Like, when did this growth happen? Why have I now become somebody who is not good enough? And I feel like a lot of this is their perception, but I do feel like there is a standard that you have adopted, and that standard is no longer them. Quite a deep message. You have somebody here feeling very insecure about what they can give to you. Queen of Cups. It's about how you love yourself. It's about how you regard what you're willing to put energy into. When you start to value your energy, your time, yourself, when you start to regard things that you give to people, and this could be just as simple as your time, your presence, when you start to regard that as valuable, it puts people in a very strange space, especially where there's an energy here of people shortchanging you. Because it's like, well, I'm shortchanging this person. They ain't shortchanging themselves. So it's almost like, by default, my energy has no place here. My energy has no place here. That's what this is. If you're not there yet with this energy, this is what's about to happen here. You're about to make somebody feel extremely small. And I don't really even think that this is intentional. I just think you've grown. Queen of Wands. Some of you, it's a fire sign. Is there anything else here for Leo? Six of Wands. Ace of Coins in the reverse. And the Two of Coins. Queen of Wands comes out as well. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Knight of Cups in the reverse. Somebody feels like you've either fallen out of love with them. You don't desire them how you once did. And it's almost like what maybe somebody felt was good enough for you. The Ace of Pentacles being in the reverse and the Six of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Wands is here. They no longer feel like they fit the bill. Okay? Hey, Sean. How you doing? Let me just grab a drink, guys. Okay. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you. Compliments go such a long way. I love people who compliment other people. So lovely. I'm one of these people. I'll walk past you and say, did you do something nice with your hair? Like, your hair looks really nice today. Honestly, I do it all the time. And it takes people by surprise, but it just makes people feel good, you know? It really does. There's a mum that I see most mornings on the school run when I take my son to school. And recently she cut her hair into like this nice little bob style, and she had really long hair before. And it genuinely suits her. And I had to say to her, like, wow, your hair looks amazing. I love it. And she was like, oh, thank you. I like making people feel nice and smile. Virgo, timestamp is done. What deck am I using? Okay. Messages for Virgo. Any Virgos in the house? I don't know what you guys are talking about in the comments, but it sounds serious. Hi, Elena. Hi, Basola. Hi, Yolanda. Shouts out to the Virgos. Messages for Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. We've got the Five of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. There could be family members who view you as being a little bit reckless at this time, or doing things that are out of character. There could be somebody specific within your dynamic, somebody who knows you pretty well, that could be viewing a change or some sort of opportunity or something that you're doing as something that isn't usually like you. Okay, there's something here about you doing something that people or someone associates with being out of character. Or this could be you looking at someone else like this. For some of you, it's a fire sign. Somebody could feel like you're making a bad decision as well. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Pentacles. What's the Knight of Wands? Empress. Okay. Seven of Swords. I see what this is. Give me one for the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so you're ruffling some feathers. Okay, Virgo, take this as it resonates, but I see that there is a choice, a way that you're moving, that people are not really a fan of right now. I don't know if you've received more recently a lot of backlash for a choice that you've made. People view you as going against the grain. And I don't know if you've always been this way or if this is a more recent change that you've made. But hear me out. You may be experiencing something where people feel like there's nothing that they can tell you. You've got your mindset on something. You've had your mindset on something. For some of you, you've made a decision and you're executing that decision, regardless of what anybody feels like, doesn't feel like, reaction, non-reaction, action, whatever. People are very uncomfortable with this energy that you are adopting. It's almost like an energy of, I know that Virgo is going to do what they want to do at this time. I know that my opinion, with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, this is kind of giving unsolicited advice or opinions that you don't really want to hear at this time. There might be a reason for this, okay? For some of you, it's various reasons as to why maybe you are not really too heavily mixed up in what people want you to do. and you're choosing what you want to do. Okay, so there's some sort of switch up on the energy. I don't know if people associated you as somebody who would really take on a lot of people's advice in the past or would do things their way. But this could definitely be family. Okay, this could definitely be people who maybe had a lot of influence in how you made decisions in the past. So this could have been like an energy of you always consulting other people, or you regarding your family's decisions or your family's movements before doing things that you would feel is beneficial for you in your life. Okay, people feel like it doesn't matter what they say or do to you or whatever, how they don't react at the moment. You're going to do what you're going to do. What I will say to you though is if you are doing something that is different, and this could be anything. For some of you are, this is very specific. For some of you are doing something like making a change to your body. This could be like an aesthetic thing. This could be going under the knife. This could be something like that, that people are opposing. Or this could be like you are making a change to something where you're going to be feeling at the end, the result that you're looking for, it's going to be very beneficial for your being. You feel like it's going to make you feel good. You feel like it's going to be something that's very good for you. I feel like that's correct in feeling that way. You might want to keep the details of what you're doing to yourself, especially if you are experiencing opposition, especially if you know that people don't have the best vibe towards you when you talk about what this opportunity is or whatever it is that you're putting into motion, what you're doing. Maybe keep it at a minimum. Don't really kind of go around and be talking too much about it or whatever. It's your news. You're happy about it, and be okay with that. Run with that. You can celebrate alone. Okay, you don't need an entourage, you don't need a group, especially a group that might, you might be getting a little bit of opposition from. That can make you feel negative about what you want to do, especially if you're not hurting anybody and this is for you. Okay, don't listen to people telling you that something is bad news or a bad idea, or why do you want to do that, and all of that. As long as you're not hurting anybody, you're not doing anybody else an injustice, this is for you, yourself, and you, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, obviously be safe, keep yourself safe, do your research if this is something regarding like something that you want to do where it comes to your health, but be okay with people being uncomfortable with your choices. I feel like you're going to, whether you have already or this is coming up for you, you're going to surprise a lot of people, because I feel like a lot of you Virgos are walking into the energy of really proving that you've done the best for yourself, regardless of what anybody else says. You're always going to have somebody having an opinion on how you live, what you do. But when people kind of see that something is going to work out for you and actually you was right to make this move, you're going to have people singing from a different hymn sheet. You might even have people celebrating this change that you've made, the fact that you had the gumption, the grit, the confidence to do this thing. You're going to have some people who are going to want to even ask you how you did it, ask you what's your secret sauce. But these could be the same people who may not have been speaking life into the decision that you wanted to do, like whatever this is that you wanted to go for. For some of you, this is almost like doing something that people don't believe in and then making it work for you and it looking amazing with the Empress, and then impressing people to the point of them singing your praises, congratulating you. It's almost like turning non-believers into believers. The Tower. You're about to shock some people. Three of Cups. You're about to shock some people. I don't know if this is a body transformation here with the King of Wands. I don't know if this is a new look. Okay. You're going to have people who hate you because it worked out for you, because they wanted to be right. They wanted to be right about it not going well with the Five of Pentacles. Okay. This is looking like, to me, people really not wanting something or believing in something that you're doing. And then you proving them wrong. Okay, so you're about to shock some people. Is there anything else for Virgo? Hi, Jen. How are you? Let's see. Is there anything else for Virgo? The Strength card and the Queen of Pentacles. If this is a job, if this is something to do with your financial status, a job, something that you do, this could be like some sort of recognition, something that you can make money from as well. I say go for it. Stand tall, stand strong. Even if you don't have an entourage supporting you, and I can speak from experience, a lot of the energy that I put into doing my channel and just generally things that I do for myself in my life, a lot of that is very self-driven. Okay, I've become very much a person who I don't need the okay of, you know, a background person or anybody standing next to me to tell me, oh yeah, thumbs up, that's a great decision. I do it, I execute it. I'm not hurting anybody. I don't have to consult anybody because you know, it's me, myself, and me a lot of the time. So when you become very comfortable with, you know, having the support, not having the support, being very self-driven, having an idea and then executing it, it ain't always going to go to plan. Being okay with that too. You might do something and it might be catastrophic, but imagine all the things that could go right if you took that leap of faith. Trust yourself is the message. Trust yourself. I feel like your Queen of Wands, I'm telling you, whatever this is that you want to do, you're going to look amazing. For a lot of you, it is a body goal, a transformation, something that you're going to be sitting pretty here. But admittedly, people are going to have to respect this. People are going to have to respect it. They may not like what you're doing, but one thing they will do is respect your hustle, respect your drive. They will respect you. Okay? You don't have to agree with people to respect what they do. And this is like the energy of, you know, we got to respect Virgo, because regardless of what anybody was trying to say, Virgo did their thing and it works for them. It looks good for them. You can't dismiss the fact that certain decisions that people make, you might not have agreed with it in the first place, but if they look good doing it, it worked out for them. You got to respect it. You got to respect it, Virgo. You're about to get some sort of respect. For some of you, this could be like improving your status here. People are going to be putting you on some sort of pedestal. I don't know what this is. Seven of Cups. You might even have people, yeah. You might even have people questioning, how did it work? I didn't think it was going to work. The Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. The Seven of Cups. How did Virgo do it? Okay, even though we said that it wasn't going to work out for Virgo. Ten of Cups is in the reverse. I'm telling you. Anything else? Four of Pentacles. Release anybody's doubt. I'm not telling you to like disown everybody, but release anybody telling you or anybody's opinion of things not working out for you. That's the first thing you need to do in order to be successful. And I feel like you're going to be walking into this with flying colors. Something might be speeding up for you as well, especially if something's been slow to get off the ground or whatever have you. Immerse yourself in the experience, Virgo, because I see it going amazing. Some of you are on the edge of wanting to do something new. And yeah, release. Six of Pentacles came out here already. In the reverse, two different decks. Some of you need to be okay with people saying that it ain't gonna work out for you. Prove them wrong. And that shouldn't necessarily be the motivation behind it, but some people are very fueled by the energy of wanting to prove people wrong. Prove it to yourself. If you're going to prove it to anybody, prove it to yourself. Look good doing it. You're going to have a lot of people confused as to how something's going to work out for you. People who didn't believe, this is like making believers out of them. They're going to be asking you how you did it. Trust me. Virgo, you go with your bad self. I love that energy. I love that energy. I'm glad you're here, Jen. I haven't seen you in a while. Email me. I hope life is good. Okay. Let's move on. Amazing, Virgo. Congratulations. And I try to keep it as open as possible because I know that not everybody has the same goals, but there's something specific that the Virgos are doing that you're going to get a backlash, okay? Sometimes being okay with people saying no to you is not, yeah, it's teaching you a lot, you know? I feel like you're about to really go against the grain on something. Libra, and it's going to pay off big time. It's going to look amazing. It's going to pay off. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Even when nobody is in your corner, trust yourself. That can go a very long way for you, Virgo. Libra, let's see. Messages for Libra. Hi, Liz in Arizona. I have to run, but we'll email this afternoon. Email me. Take care of yourself, please, Jen. Thank you, New Maya. Hey, Carmen. Okay, messages for Libra. Free Libra placements. Wow. Yeah, you're definitely all about justice. I like Libra energy. Okay, messages for Libra. Tell me about Libra and what they need to be aware of. Messages for Libra. We have the King of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Five of Swords in the reverse. Hierophant. Some of you, and I'm not saying that you wasn't serious before. Let me say that to start with. Some of you are getting very serious on something. It's almost like you understand the importance of taking something serious now. And again, don't think that I'm saying that you wasn't serious about this thing before, but it's like it's becoming important to you. Something is becoming very important. This could be triggered from some sort of betrayal here. It's almost like, right, let me get my ducks in a row. Right. If I wasn't taking something, if I was procrastinating, or if I was like sitting on something, you know, being very wishy-washy, if I wasn't like putting energy into it, let me actually consciously be intentional as to how I'm going about something more so. I hope that makes sense. This could be something to do with your work or something that you've been wanting to put energy into. You're not playing games anymore, is what I'm seeing. The Five of Swords, if there was any sabotage going on, I definitely see you kind of putting your nose to the grindstone. You're definitely going to be stepping into the energy of making something work now. And that is going to pay off for you with the Hierophant card. For some of you, your spirit guides, your spirit team is almost kind of saying to you, when are you going to take something serious? Like, when are we going to see that you are going to be intentional about this thing, this skill, this thing that we've sent to you, that you need to put the work in? You know, we can pray all day, every day. We can ask our spirit guides, ancestors, spiritual guidance. We can do all of that. But if we are not doing the work in the 3D, the 5D can't correlate to, like, it has to, something's got to give. We got to do our part, okay? And that could be what is coming in here, where you're going to actually start doing your part, because I feel like there's something here that wants to be manifested for you, something here that's ready for you, but the thing that's missing is you putting in the consistent work to make it come into fruition for you. The energy is right, but you may need to do some work here or get back to work. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Strength card, the Devil. Whatever has been putting you in the energy of stopping you from doing something. Now, this could be anything. This could be like your own thoughts. This could be dealing with, oh, I've got so much on my list to do. I'll do it next week. Next week comes. Oh, this has been another long week. I'll do it the week after. Now, there's nothing wrong with pushing things forward or backwards or wherever it is that you need to put them to, you know, people get busy, okay? Other things come up, I get it. But there's possibly something here that you've been putting off for a long time, and you've been neglecting something that maybe you need to be putting energy into. For some of you, this is work orientated. For some of you, this could be like a business that you started and then you stopped. You had an idea to start something, you put in some plans to do it, and then all of a sudden, you know, it starts to catch dust. The notebook that you use to write down the business plan or whatever have you is gathering dust in the corner. You know, there's something that you need to pick up again. There's something that you need to do where it comes to working on your consistency and your ability to not procrastinate. Because I feel like maybe you've been sabotaging yourself, but not like you're, you know, necessarily throwing your own self under the bus. Do you know what I mean? It's just something that you haven't been doing that you should be doing. And that is what has been standing in your way of some sort of success. For some of you, you are sitting on a gold mine. Did you know that? Some of you are in your own way to success. Like your success is knocking on your door and you're doing other things inside your house. While the success is outside on the doorstep, like an Amazon package waiting to be opened. Okay? The Hangman in the reverse. Get out of your own way. Okay? Get out of your own way. I see a lot of success. It's almost like I say, your spirit guides are kind of sitting there thinking, when is this person gonna... I've given them all the tools. Like, when are they gonna put it together? Hi, Colleen. How are you, my love? Thank you for the 19.99. Mwah. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. The success is on the other end of your own procrastination. For some of you, your own ability to regulate your schedule. And it's not easy. Like, I'm not sitting here saying that it's easy. Look how long it took for me to go live. So yeah, I hope you get where I'm coming from. Right, let's see, Libra. Is there anything else for the Libras? Thank you, Colleen. Every time I use my deck that you sent to me, I think of you. Honestly, I haven't used it in a while. I love you, girl. Thank you for your support. Okay, let's see. Temperance. Oh. Some of you have got a Sagittarius who's up to no good around you. The Empress. The Moon. Perfect. Some of you have even got somebody who's been in the way of your success. For some of you, this could even be a relationship that has been stopping you from moving forward. Now I'm seeing another dimension to this. Some of you have been way too distracted by some sort of relationship that is a dead end, or somebody who's deceptive, or someone who you know that you shouldn't be dealing with. Somebody throws you off. This is looking like a disturbance or a distraction. Some of you need to see the fact that somebody is stopping you from moving forward. For some of you, it's a Taurus, a Leo, a Sagittarius. Some of you need to get serious. I keep getting it. Like, why do I keep getting the energy of you needing to cut something off or stand on business? Like, something. Six of Coins. It's something that you've been giving to that you need to move away from. For some of you, you are kind of creating a struggle because of what you're not letting go of. I hope that makes sense to some of you. Some of you need to think about where you're distributing your energy, because you could be giving to something that's creating more of a burden or a blockage. But the thing is, you're actually sitting on something that is going to be very beneficial for you. This could be like your money. For some of you, you've been dealing with somebody who has been using you. For some of you, you flat out need to remove yourself from a person. Sorry, it's coming out. Some of you, it's a Virgo, an air sign, a fire sign. Four of Wands. For some of you, it's who you're connected to. Is there any advice on this? Nine of Swords. Three of Wands. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Some of you need to stop giving your energy. It's the same thing that I've kind of said throughout. Some of you need to stop giving your energy to a situation where somebody is not thinking about your best interest. I feel like you could do so much better than the circumstances that you're currently in. But it's like, when are you going to do the work and take the actions to align yourself with that energy to make better happen? Also as well, don't worry about what you're leaving behind. You could have somebody codependent on your energy as well. That has been kind of like serving as a blockage. Some of you need to really kind of look at what you give to, who you give to, who's around you, who is for you, who wants you to flourish. You know, look at, really dissect and use your discernment where it comes to who you give to. Do they support you? Are they really in your corner like that? Like, you know, but maybe when you want to go and put energy into your business, like, are they always kind of taking up your time? They're not supporting it, you know? They're not encouraging you. Like, there's something here about that. That could be the blockage for a lot of you. It's a person. Libra, that was a lot. You're trying to divorce this person and we're co-parenting. He's putting up resistance with the marital agreement. I had to get legal representation. It could be something like that. It's like something that's stopping you from being great. Like, you know that saying, they don't want me to be great. Somebody don't want you to be great. And I feel like there is something that is like so close to you that you could obtain that is so much better than where it is that you're at right now. I feel like there's something that needs to be removed or reviewed where it comes to what you're giving to. Scorpio, where are you guys? My gorgeous Scorpios. Those of you who don't know, I am a Scorpio sun. I love to say that. Scorpios, where are you at? Tell me about the Scorpios, Spirit. Tell me about the Scorpios. What's good? Hi, Khadijah. I didn't even see you here. Scorpios are where it's at. I don't mean to brag, but yeah, when you know a Scorpio, your life is nice. I don't mean to be biased, but Scorpios are amazing. High vibrational Scorpios anyway. Healed Scorpios are amazing. Oh, you've been here since Virgo. Sorry, I'm too engrossed in my cards. I love you, girl. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Angel. Scorpio moon and rising. The Genevieve. Scorpio. Do you know what? I've always wondered what like having a relationship or a dynamic with another Scorpio would be. I don't know any other Scorpios like that to really know what that looks like. And I can speak on behalf of myself. Like, I am a lot. I'm intense in a lot of ways. And I just think about having another Scorpio trying to navigate a situation or a relationship, even a friendship. Like, what does that look like? We're definitely those people who bring the vibes. Like, there's never a dull moment when Scorpio is around. I'm telling you. Depending on what placement you have as well, Scorpio. I have a few Scorpio placements. Very intense, yeah. I have Scorpio Venus and I'm a Scorpio Sun. So when I say intensity, sometimes I need to like water it down. But I am who I am. Hi, Juicy Mama. Many Capricorn and Scorpios can handle each other. We love the darkness and the madness in you. I'm telling you, you're either going to go crazy dealing with a Scorpio or you're going to love it. Like, there's no between. That's the thing as well with us. 7 of Swords in the reverse. There's no in between. Like, we're just either all or nothing. We're like burning you with intensity or you don't even see us. Like, there's no... And I've come to really learn that about myself. Like, there's no in between. It's all or nothing. You either get the entire crazy, intense, hot side of me, or we just don't. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into this. There's no between. Pisces Sun, Pisces placements. I love Scorps. I get them. I see them. And I love Pisces energy too. I really love Pisces energy. Okay, let's get into this. 6 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, why is that here? Ace of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Scorpios, some of you have got somebody from the past who really desires to fix something with you. This is giving, let's patch up, let's come back to this, let's revisit this connection. For some of you, this could be like a family-based thing. This could be reuniting with family here, or this could be somebody who you had a family with. For some of you, you have children. There's roots that attach you guys together. So it's like you could have a child with somebody and there's a link there. For some of you, it's just mutual family, friends, something like that. Wow. If somebody was breadcrumbing you, Scorpio, this is somebody who wants to get serious. This is somebody who now wants to offer you more than what they did in the past. Now, I'm not sure what they were offering you before, but in your eyes, Scorpio, it wasn't very much. For some of you, it's a Taurus. The Fool card. Is this person going to take action here? There could have been drama in the past. Wow, 4 of Pentacles. Are they going to take any action or are they just going to think about it? Empress in the reverse. Why is that? 3 of Cups. Oh, okay. For some of you, you've got somebody here who's in another connection who desires making it right with you. For some of you. This could be a fire sign, a Sagittarius. There could definitely be someone else. For those of you, if this person is not together or committed with somebody else, this could be like there is a people or something's in the way of this connection. They don't feel like they can just step to you and there be nothing in between. There's something in between this connection. For those of you, there is a third party or there's somebody else involved, or you know this person to be committed to somebody else, whoever this is to you, this fire sign. This is somebody who feels like they need to be very quiet about how they feel about you. It's almost like, how do they feel about this other person? And if they're with somebody, how do they feel? I feel like for a lot of you, they're with somebody else. How do they feel about this person? Hermit in the reverse. They don't know. How do they feel about this other person? Chariot in the reverse. They don't know if they want to be there. How do they feel about Scorpio? Knight of Swords. Four of Cups. They feel like you've lost interest in them. And you're happy. Wow. Somebody feels like you could be moved on. I don't know how far away when this happened, but this could be somebody who feels like you're over it. You're not really too hot on wanting to rekindle anything, but this person's in a connection that they're very lost in general right now. What is this Three of Cups here? Are they just going to think about this? What's this Three of Cups? Two of Swords. Yeah, there's a blockage here. Somebody's really like swallowing down and trying to balance out some sort of desire that they have towards you. What is it that's going on over here? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Someone does not want to be where they are, Scorpio. But there's a blockage here. There's people in the middle. And not only that, this person feels like you wouldn't be interested. You're in a happy space. For some of you Scorpios, they feel like you have reached a level of cornucopia where things could be going well for you. You could have recently hit the jackpot with something. And when I say that, doesn't mean you've won millions. If you've won millions, send me some. Only joking. But it's like somebody is feeling as though you've reached a point in your life where things are good. Things are good. So why would you want to be disturbed by them? That's the way that they view this situation in your eyes. Like when they think about you, they think about you that way. Any action? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Hanged Man in the reverse. Ace of Wands. Why? Two of Pentacles. The Tower. It's like Nine of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Somebody needs to become detached from something else to give to you. And it's a thing that they don't really want to be giving to whatever this is. I don't know if somebody's had a change of heart or they felt like the grass was going to be greener here. It ain't. It isn't. The grass ain't greener. The grass isn't greener. Somebody knows that they need to become single or detached from whatever's stopping this connection from going forward. And that's the blockage. Are they going to do that though? They're like, this person, they're not telling me. Page of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Swords. They might. Three of Swords. Wow. Somebody needs to break up with somebody. I'm getting it. Like there's someone else. However loosely they're involved, there's something else, someone else. And this person's about to break up with this person or disconnect. This could be somebody who's allowing a connection to fall by the wayside to come to you, Scorpio. What should Scorpio do about that? And then we'll move on. The Lovers in the reverse, the Seven of Cups, and the Four of Swords in the reverse. What should Scorpio do about that? Eight of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Cups. Definitely uphold your self-worth and your value at this time. If this person confused you in the past, if there was drama in the past that you've got over, you've got to a happy space. And I feel like somebody sees you this way, Scorpio. I just keep getting the energy of whatever drama or kind of confusing energy, all over the place energy. You've gone past this. I just feel like you've outgrown this. There's definitely healing that has happened on your part, especially with this Queen of Cups energy, the Two of Cups. For some of you, you're even considering a new person here, a new relationship. For those of you who are single, there's a prospect of someone new. This could be an Aries or a water sign, but I see you giving to other things. For some of you, you're just leveling up spiritually. You feel very grounded, like you are in a space in general in your life that's peaceful. You're happy. like genuinely happy. And don't allow anybody to compromise that or make you feel some type of way about your forward movement, okay? Emotion don't stop for you because somebody's had a change of heart, especially if there was something here about drama in the past, Scorpio. Like, I feel like you're in a good place. I feel like somebody sees you in a good place. They're very, very attracted to that energy as well. Is there anything else that Scorpio needs to know? Anything else that Scorpio needs to know? Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles already came out for you. I do feel like you do have something new regardless. I feel like there's somebody from the past that now wants to give you an offer. But I also feel like in general, you've got something new coming to you. And I feel like it's because you've got to a space where you have created the environment for a soft landing for a new opportunity. 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, it is a money. When I said jackpot, some of you could be winning some money. Like, some of you could be winning go do the lottery, go get a scratch card. Some of you enter into that draw that you are second guessing. Like, go put your name down for stuff where you could win. This could be like a raffle. Go put your name down. Invest in a lottery ticket. Invest in something that is going to bring you. You might get something here that turns into big. You might put £1 in and then you get 10 of those smackaroos. Like, there's some sort of increase for you, Scorpio. This could definitely be money. Wow, the 9 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of... So, yeah, Ace of Cups. Ooh, things are looking good for you, Scorpio. I don't know if you are walking into an energy of getting some sort of lucky break. Something is about to blow for a Scorpio here. 8 of Cups in the reverse. And just as you're about to walk into that new life, new energy, here comes the past trying to knock on your door. By the time this person handles what they need to handle, that you just may be onto bigger and better. I feel like your life is about to look very different, Scorpio, especially when it comes to your money, your finances. Your finances look great. Somebody's finances look great right now. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 9 to the 10, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, go play the lottery. I don't say that often on my channel. Go play the lottery. Put your name down for the raffle. Like, I don't know you, but put your name down for the raffle. Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are going to be experiencing new love, okay? For some of you, someone is going to find it very, very difficult to get over you. The 3 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. Especially if somebody felt like it was going to be easy to shake your energy. Listen, we just said it. Scorpio energy is intense. Especially, depending on where you've got Scorpio placements as well. Scorpio energy, you don't forget a Scorpio. You don't. You're going to either love a Scorpio, you're going to hate their guts. Like, you don't forget a Scorpio. It's hard. It's hard. You might move on. Things change, new relationships happen, you meet new people. It's very difficult to shake that energy. The intensity is crazy. So I feel like you're going to have somebody here who's really going to be struggling to get over you. And I don't know if this person had a moment where they felt like, okay, yeah, it's okay. I can just go do whatever over here and forget Scorpio's energy. Somebody's in a whole new connection. And you're on their mind. What did you do to this person? Wow. Go play the lottery, Scorpio. You got to be in it to win it. You got to be in it to win it. Go be in it, Scorpio. I don't know what that it is. Go be in it. I'm going to go buy a lottery ticket. Because that looked nice. Claim that energy. Scorpios have got some money coming in. good fortune. Okay. Good morning, Malvina. We're going to move on to Sag now. Okay. Sagittarius. Timestamps will be available after the live. We have hit past 2 hours now. Okay. 5, 6, 5, 6. Sagittarius. Any Sagittarians in the house? Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Jessie. Sagittarius. Which deck do I want to use? I feel like I needed to bring more decks over here. I've got like 5 decks, but yeah, let me not be extra. Okay. Messages for Sag. Messages for Sag. What's up, Sagittarius? Show yourself. Messages for Sagittarius. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about Sag. What do they need to know at this time? Oh, the Lovers in the reverse and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Queen of Wands. Someone wants you and you don't want them. Death card. Some of you are ending something with somebody who wants to still hold on to you. Eight of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. You could be getting an offer that you don't want. Now, for some of you, this is a new person that you are going to be rejecting. For some of you, it is a person that maybe when you wanted them, they didn't want you. And now the tables have turned where you are doing other things. For some of you, you found you're sexy again. Like you found, you know, yourself again. You could be feeling really good in yourself. You could be giving yourself all the love, okay, which is nice. You could be revamping yourself. You could have definitely revamped yourself, glowed up in some way. Some of you are taking really good care of your aesthetic, or you're doing something that is making you feel nice in terms of your look. This could be like new clothes, new hair. This could be something more, you know, on the surface, superficial. You could be doing beauty treatments. Like there's something here about you really feeding into feeling good. And this person's taking notice of this. Like there's some sort of aesthetic. They feel like your looks have improved. Somebody's definitely very attracted to you, but I feel like when you wanted them, they didn't want you. The tables have turned. Now, if this is a new person, you could be rejecting somebody that really wants to be connected to you. Take it as it resonates. If you've recently disconnected from a new offer, or you didn't accept a new offer for whatever reason, and some of you just want to be by yourself at this time, this might resonate for you. Okay. Nine of Wands and the Star. Oh, someone's pressed over you. Like there's something that you've done that really makes you, I don't know if this is just energetic, like somebody really feels like you're not really interested in taking their offer. This could be a water sign. Knight of Cups is in the reverse, and it could be because you're just loving You're directing your love, your cup to yourself. I want to say other areas of your life, but yourself. There's something very prominent about you giving to you. And I feel like somebody's very pressed over this new energy. Some of you, you've attained a level of stardom, or, you know, let's be realistic. Some of you could have a following, or you could just be really looking good in the spotlight. Some of you, you are attaining some sort of recognition from outside of you. And it's really pressing on someone. Strength card. Page. Oh, are we connecting? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Let me know if we're back, guys. It disconnected. We're back. Fantastic. We're on Sagittarius. I was thinking, oh, I hope I don't need to come back. Like, restart another live. Okay, great. Okay. Because it kept refusing that I reconnect. So I was like, oh, we don't need technical issues. Okay. Amazing. Somebody watches you, they feel rejected by you. Where are you on this, Sag? Like, Six of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the tables have turned. Like, when you wanted to be serious, when you possibly wanted to give yourself to this, you was open to this person. You may have even have had advances that you initiated, shooting your shot, you know, whether you're a woman, a man, whoever you are, you shot your shot, right? You missed every time. You kept missing because this person weren't trying to be caught, basically. You have switched up. It's kind of looking to me like, okay, you've rejected me. I'm going to take my L. I'm going to put those L's and turn them into W's by giving to myself, looking amazing. And now someone wants you. Is this person going to take any more action? Because I feel like, I don't know if this person's attempted already to come back and you said no, but are they taking any action? Okay, that was a lot of cards. The Three of Swords, the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Fool card, and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Listen, I don't know who you're rejecting, but you are going elsewhere to find something better for yourself. This is looking to me like when they what's that saying? What's that song? They didn't want me, now I'm hot, they're all on me. That. This is what this is looking like. Like, there's some sort of glow up that is making someone want you now, and you don't want them. I feel like they're going to be rejected. If you've rejected them already, they're coming back in and they're going to get the same answer from you, because I just feel like you don't want this person. This could be somebody all up in your energy, trying to get your attention here. You're not budging, okay? You're not budging. And I feel like somebody feels extremely rejected by you. They're very regretful that they may not have grounded something with you when you wanted to in the past, because I'm seeing very clearly you was rejected by this person. You shot your shot. You felt like your shot went here, there, everywhere. And you just said, okay, F it then. I'm going to go off and do something else. But you glue up in the process, like you glowed up. And you don't want them. Good morning, Alexandria. Oh, that's nice, Alessandra. You had a surprise. Let's see what else for Sagittarius. You look amazing, by the way. Like, Seven of Cups. The Five of Cups. I see you turning down people. Like, you may have definitely have raised your standards, or it's like you're really exercising your right to say no. Like, I'm just getting a Sagittarius. You're okay to say no. There could be somebody specific that's disappointed here, regretful. Possibly regretful over thinking like you was everybody else, or putting you in a position of aligning you to options, like especially if this person had other options here. You're being viewed as a hot commodity. And there's something about someone comparing the past version of you that they rejected and the new version of you that they're very attracted to. Messages for Sag. Somebody's wishing that they didn't have options, that their eyes, their head, their everything was on you when it should have been, but it wasn't. And now this person feels like you are very hard to pin down. You could be even very hard to even reach at this time. There's definitely an energy here of somebody regretting not committing to you. Is there anything else? 5 of Coins. Somewhere that they thought that whoever this was that rejected you, it's coming up very strong in this, so I got to tell you, whoever this was that rejected you maybe felt like there was somebody better. It's like they see you now as turning your back. They thought that they were going to leave you where they left you. Like they thought that they could come back and find you in the exact same place. No growth, no changes. The same hairstyle, like the same place that you live. Like somebody really felt like time stopped when they left you. Over here, we got motion. Sagittarius has got motion, okay? And somebody is being hit with some sort of realization that, no, it didn't stop with you. They could also feel like you knew that this was going to happen. Like, I don't know if there was something that you said to this person, or you could be very intuitive. You could be somebody who speaks on things and they come to pass. Somebody could also be feeling like you're doing something dark. This could be like glamour magic, glamour work, or something here to make yourself more beautiful. Like, it's almost like somebody is clutching at straws to explain how this has happened. I'm definitely going to tell you, I wasn't going to say it this way, but I'm going to just tell you, Sagittarius, somebody really didn't feel like you were it, like before. Like there's something here about them feeling like you weren't it for them, and this is their perception, right? Because you're popping, like you're popping from what I'm seeing. But somebody really felt like there was something here about you that they could have done better. Like they definitely pegged you down as somebody who they could have gone and found better, only to find out that when they turn around, you've had a whole, I don't know what you're doing to your energy, and you don't want them. Like there's something here, you don't want them. You've blossomed, basically. You've arrived, you've blossomed. Times have changed, hair has changed, body has changed, like you look different. I feel like location wise could be different as well. A lot has changed for you, and now they want you. Well, damn. It's cool going for an awakening and knowing your wife and loving on you. I'm telling you, that goes a very long way. Sometimes people really do think that it stops with them. It stops when I say it stops. Sagittarius, you're looking amazing. Keep going. Yeah, don't allow anybody to make you feel like you're less than. Mary, we've done Cancer already. You've got to wait for the timestamps or rewind. Ain't nobody on this earth that should be making you feel like, or make you lose sleep over questioning your worth. No. And it keeps coming out like in my readings lately, like, no, it doesn't stop with you. It stops when I say it stops, and the divine, like, there's bigger than us. The divine says it stops and it's time to end. Okay. I don't say it's time to end. Why should you think that you're coming and stopping anything for me? No thanks. Somebody really had it effed up where it came to you. Capricorn. Thank you, Avona, for the 249. I can't even like the super thanks. I don't know what's going on. The tab is not working for me. Thank you, guys. Okay, Capricorn. Any Capricorns? Any Capricorns around? Let's go. Oh, Khadija, here we go. Let's do this. Khadija, represent. Hype up the energy, guys. No, Pisces is coming soon. Hype up the energy. I'm telling you, hype up the energy. It was my son's sports day the other day. Like, you gotta hype up, you gotta hype it. Get the energy to come, bring what it brings. I'm a hype woman, so I would say that. I'm telling you. Okay, let's see. Capricorn. Tell me about Capricorn and what they need to know. Bring the energy. Come on. Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's go. I've done Sagittarius. Yeah. You got to rewind a little bit. I just did it. 7 of Wands in the reverse and the 4 of Cups in the reverse. Hi, Evie. Hey, guys. 8 of Wands in the reverse. Why? Knight of Cups, the Justice, and the 7 of Cups. Who is this? Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio. So it's like someone here really thought that you were going to be down and out in some sort of way. Like, this could be somebody who done you dirty in the past, and they're a little bit like confused as to why it didn't hold you down. Like, I don't know if this is like a projection of them feeling like their perception of you was gonna ruin you or make you feel like you had to dwell in some sort of disconnect or a loss. It's like something hasn't worked. Like, somebody hasn't achieved what they wanted to achieve where it comes to being like disliking you and you taking that on board. Like, you're not shouldering that. Like, there's something here about you allowing it to wash off you, and they don't understand it. For some of you, it's a Libra or a water sign. 9 of Wands. The Fool. The High Priestess. If anything, it's made you stronger. So you have someone here. For some of you, it's a Pisces, right? Doesn't have to be a Pisces, but it's like somebody really felt like some sort of negative energy, them disliking you, them not being your friend, or them not being someone who was necessarily favoring you, who you were. Capricorn, it's like they are really feeling some type of way, wounded as to how you're able to spring back, or how you've been able to kind of continue, dust your shoulders off. Like, there's something here about it making you stronger. This may have been somebody who doubted your strength. Like, they may have felt like you were some small fry, or that you weren't going to be able to get over some sort of projection here. But I just feel like there's something here about them really being confused because something that they did didn't work. Somebody may not have realized that you was as tapped in as what you are as well. You could be, there's some sort of energy that this person overlooked where it came to you. So I don't know if this is you're very spiritual, you're very tapped in, like you have gifts. okay? Take what resonates. You could definitely just, you know, be very much trusting in yourself, in the divine, in your higher power, in source, whatever religion, whatever you believe in, you know, if you're more spiritual, if you're more religious. Someone overlooked that that they didn't see you as somebody who was spiritual or somebody who relied on the divine order, or there's something here. You may come across as being a lot more 3D than being tapped in. Like maybe you're just very fun, or you don't necessarily outwardly, you're not necessarily broadcasting that you're spiritual or that you have gifts. Like there's something about your energy that somebody didn't see. Like there was something cloaked. Ten of Wands, the Eight of Swords. You've got out of some. I don't know if somebody was sending you some sort of negative energy as well, because I don't really like to pick up on that, but it happens. Thank you, Sam. Mwah. Thank you for the 1999. You are troubling someone. Like, I don't know if somebody was trying to send you energy, like, it happens. So we've got to talk about it, like spell work. What's this Eight of Wands in the reverse? The Four of Wands. The Five of Swords. It hasn't worked. Five of Swords is in the reverse. You're still moving. You still got motion. Your home is in order. Some of you could be married. Some of you could be partnered up, booed up. Some of you could be getting into a new position here, a partnership. This could be like marrying somebody, solidifying a relationship. Some of you are moving in with somebody new here. There's something here about them not being able to interfere with a foundation that is you. This could just be internally. The Four of Wands can just talk about overall grounding of yourself too. Doesn't have to be marriage. It can be the twin flame card, can be the 1111. Some people call it the 1111 card. Very auspicious. This can talk about celebrations as well. Something good coming in, relationships, partnerships, togetherness, wholeness, all of that stuff. They couldn't interfere with that. They've been blocked. Ace of Wands. Like, I don't know if somebody felt like you wasn't spiritually protected here. What is this? Like, okay, so why is this relevant? The Judgment in the reverse. And the Five of Cups. Like, it hasn't affected you. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This could have been about your money, your stability. It's going back. Yeah, your stability, your money. You're still getting blessed. Like Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Like, the Death card is over. Like, if you had wind or got wind of someone like trying to interfere with your destiny, and I like to keep this realistic. We could get into, you know, the depths of spirituality in this, but we're going to keep it light. If you had an idea, an inkling that there was an energy that was stopping you, or like some sort of something, you may not have felt right. You could have been feeling lethargic, or could have went through a phase where something was a little bit sideways. You didn't quite know. You couldn't put your finger on it, but you knew that spiritually you might have been out of whack a little bit, especially if you are tapped in. There could have been somebody here who was sending you projections at the very least. I feel like they underestimated how covered you were, because I feel like there's an energy that is being blocked. There's an energy that is being sent back. You are still winning. For some of you, you are attaining a home or a blessing. Finances could be looking up. Again, this could be like a new relationship. This could even be a relationship renewal or taking something to the next level. Some of you could be renewing your wedding vows as well. Congratulations if that's you. Some of you have an anniversary that's coming up that you're going to be celebrating. But whatever this is, like, this couldn't be stopped, okay? Why has this come out? Last cards for this, Knight of Swords. Someone was coming for you. Could be an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Page of Cups in the reverse. For some of you, this is somebody very two-faced. Very two-faced. They don't love you like that, okay? Sorry to say it, they don't love you like that. It could be a water sign. The Three of Wands in the reverse, the King of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Page of Swords in the reverse. How the hell did Capricorn avoid what I sent to them? And this could now be somebody who is seeing that there's some sort of standstill that they could be contending with. You know how I said like there's an energy of maybe feeling like things were a little bit out of sorts for you. That's happening to someone else. It's like underestimating how protected somebody was, throwing some sort of projection, evil eye at the very least, definitely, to affect you or have them feeling like because of them or their disdain for you that you weren't trying to, there's no progression for you, or spirit didn't have you like that, only to find that whatever it was that they were sending to you, they're now experiencing it and you seem to still be winning. But they're confused about that, and they're waking up to how favored you are, how blessed you are. Like, they didn't know who you were. Like, they didn't know who you were. They thought that you were small in this game. Page of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. This could definitely be somebody who pretended to like you, to be in your corner. They don't. Let's see what else. Then we'll move on. Messages for Capricorn. For some of you, it's a Pisces, an air sign. They watch you. If you don't want this person's energy around you, close your accounts, block your energy. Like, don't, yeah, like, you know what to do. If you're on social media and all of that, like, delete who you need to delete. You have no business showing anything of your life to people who you get this vibe from. Like, it's okay to close off, like, go ghost for a bit, like, cleanse, like, something. Messages for Capricorn. 10 of Wands. Messages for Capricorn. I'm telling you, 8 of Wands, the Magician in the reverse. Eight of Wands is already here. 10 of Wands. Struggle. What's the Magician in the reverse? If the High Priestess comes out, Strength card in the reverse. It was weak. If this person's doing magic, Ace of Cups, you're still winning. It came out again. I can't, like, it came out, like, this could have even have been to obstruct your love life. Lovers, love life. Oh, I can't. Look what's coming out, guys. The Moon card, envy over your love life, who you're partnered up with, wanting you to have problems here. What's this? The Seven of Swords, the Four of Swords, to lay to rest your love life with the Justice in the reverse. I am done, Capricorn. Whatever this is that this person was doing, for some of you, it's a Libra. This is somebody here who was interfering with some sort of flow or good energy that you have around contentment for you. Whether this was a relationship that this person didn't want to go forward with or manifest, this could definitely have some sort of relation to love or somebody who you regard as a soulmate here or you were connecting with. Somebody wanted difficulty for you. Somebody was manifesting hardship. Somebody was manifesting something here where it would have affected you, your grounding, your stability. Somebody was shady behind the scenes, and this could have been down to envy with the Moon. I'm telling you, for some of you, it's a Leo, a Pisces, a Cancer. For some of you, it's a Libra or an Aries. Is there anything else? Because I just feel like we spoke about the same person. Like, is there anything else? Empress in the reverse. For some of you, it is a mother figure. The 9 of Swords, and that person is very worried. For some of you, it's a Taurus, 3 of Swords. Temperance, you're too protected. That's what the message is. I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to force it. Sagittarius energy. For some of you, it's a mother figure, and they have to leave it alone now with the Hermit, Virgo energy. Listen to me. Empress is in the reverse. There was something about your growth that somebody didn't want you to have. Didn't want to manifest for you. 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Somebody's worried that they are not experiencing growth because of the energy that they put out towards you. Somebody didn't know that you were a big fish in this game. Okay. Some of you could have Pisces placements, but I'm telling you, they didn't do their homework. Thank you, New Maya. Mwah. Thank you for the 19.99. Oh, trying to like it. My nails are too pointy. Right, there we go. That was a lot. Did that resonate, guys? I don't know. Hopefully it didn't. Hi, Joyce. I was channeling hard on that energy. Sorry, I didn't even look at the chat. Who sent me some magic in December? I felt it first in the relationship. It carried on for a few months before I went to a high priestess to break it. Always on point. Thank you. Try living it. Resonates completely. I don't know who was in your energy, but they didn't know who you was. The good thing is that you are protected. But keep those protections up there, because I don't know what problem somebody had with you, but it seems very deep-seated. Thank you, Tammy. Taurus, mother of someone else, did hardcore magic on Mr. Oh, goodness me. Oh, damn you, fighting magic. Low-key, she helped me because the relationship needed to end. I'm telling you, people are wicked. Aquarius, let's move on. Aquarius. Thank you guys who have donated to the channel. I appreciate you guys. Trying not to mess up these timestamps. 38 and 15. Okay. Thank you, Joyce. Wow. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the 5. You're welcome, Alessandra. Okay, let's move on. Aquarius. Is there any Aquarius placements up in the chat? I love you too, Joyce. Are there any Aquarians? Aquarius Sun, Stacy. Welcome in. Hey, Aquarius. Let's see. Okay, Page of Cups in the reverse and the Judgment in the reverse. The 2 of Cups. Somebody now wants to heal to be ready to connect with you. This could be a Sagittarius for some of you, or a Scorpio. Some of you, it's a Leo. You could have felt like this person was an emotional avoidant in the past. Hi, Michelle. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay. What's this? Temperance energy. 6 of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Like, this is kind of similar to Sagittarius. It's like when you could have been ready to either make something right or connect with somebody, you may have definitely felt like you met somebody who was spiritually led to you, or I don't know if you are just personally very spiritual, or you believe in destiny, you know, things. You could have definitely have associated a specific relationship in your life as being something that was inexplainable regarding how you connected with this person, or there was something that you regarded as very unique about how you felt and how you connected with an individual, especially if this is a Sagittarius. This is looking like Sagittarius's reading, where when you was open to connecting or exploring a connection, this person may have played you or had you feeling like you were wasting your time. Why? Somebody was avoiding healing something. I don't know if this person has had a bad childhood or something that was traumatic that happened to them. For some of you, trigger warning, this could have been some sort of child abuse. For some of you, this person could have come from a period of time when they were younger where they were mistreated, or there's some sort of wounding that was in this person's past, which is why they were very emotionally avoidant with you. I'm not sure that this person even confided in you with this, or maybe you don't really know the ins and outs of this, or they could have told you on the face of it what happened, but there's a lot of trauma that this person carries around, and that doesn't excuse treating people badly. You know, just because you have come from a rocky past doesn't mean you need to bleed on everybody. You know, do your work, do your healing, be aware of yourself, you know. And this could be definitely somebody who projected a lot of energy onto a relationship or onto you because of the trauma that they weren't addressing in themselves. This could have definitely have been somebody who was not only emotionally avoidant with you, but they were definitely avoiding fixing something in them, possibly to do with their household, their childhood, where they lived, where they come from, their upbringing. Yeah, if you have Sagittarius placements or you were dealing with a Sagittarius, go check out that reading because it's kind of giving the same energy. I feel really drawn to kind of say similar stuff that I was saying for Sagittarius here. When you were into them, when you were wanting to take a relationship to the next level with this person, there was definitely something here about them wasting your time, or you feeling like it was a waste of time emotionally investing in this. I feel like you have become kind of similar to them, to be honest. Like, you could be avoiding connecting with this person or opening up to this person in a way, especially emotionally. So you could also feel like your emotions were played with. Okay, where are we going with this? Is this person coming towards you? Is this person coming towards Aquarius, Empress? For some of you, it's a mummy issue that they have. This could have been like a neglectful mother. They may have struggled to get love from the maternal energy in their life, the prominent maternal energy where they came from. There could be an issue with connecting with feminine energies. I'm not a psychologist, but this is looking like some sort of ingrained disconnect where it comes to love, knowing what it feels like to be nurtured by a feminine, which makes it very difficult for this person to connect with feminine energy or their feminine side within them, especially if this is a masculine. Any action? You may get a random message from someone, hey, what's new? Or how's life? That's their attempt to try and check your temperature as to whether it could be a thing that's feasible to take any further. Like, this is somebody who may be wanting to see if you would be open to reconnecting with them, however small that is. This is somebody who wants to test the water with you. They also want to know if you fully moved on from them, if you're completely done. Like, they're going to be casting a rod in the water, if you like, to see what they catch. And if, depending on what your response to them is, if you do anything at all, and the way that you feel about this person, Aquarius, I don't really feel like you are too invested in really giving to this at all, to be honest. Sorry, my watch just went off. But this is going to be somebody who's seeing what they can catch on the rod, if that makes sense. Is there any advice here? And then we'll move on. Any advice? King of Swords in the reverse and the Five of Swords. The advice is to keep your temper, keep your emotions in check. You could definitely feel some type of way about a situation to do with this person. Some of you did deal with an air sign. Five of Wands. There could be a fight here if you, and I feel like this will be, you might, when this person reaches out to you with some sort of communication, you really might be like, the audacity, like, why? After there's some sort of annoyance, niggly, uncomfortable irritation that is attached to this person. So when they come in towards you to talk to you, this is going to feel like, after all that, you're going to come and say what's new. Like, there's like an energy of like feeling like, okay, why are you here? Be careful of your anger. Be careful of your temper. Don't go off on this person. Don't crash out on this person. And the reason why I say that is because you may have something coming in that is a lot nicer than what you've dealt with here. Some of you could get a proposition from a friend. This could be to go on holiday. Some of you have a friend that wants to gift you something or surprise you with something here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Some of you could be planning a trip, something where you can go into some sort of collaboration or enjoyment with a group of people. Concentrate on the things that are going to be beneficial for your celebration era of life, okay? New opportunities, things that bring you good, okay? Don't dwell on the anger. Don't even go down that avenue, because I feel like you're going to be wasting your energy on something that you can just put to bed, okay? Hierophant, Four of Swords, Emperor, Eight of Cups, the World. A lot of you are going to choose to walk away for good with this person. We're gonna try and get into a new energy for you, or anything else that wants to come out for you here, Aquarius. I do feel like you've got somebody here returning to see if they still have a chance with you. But there's also something about you watching your energy. Like, I really need to stress that. I really feel drawn to say to you at this moment, how you react to people is your karma. And I don't know why I feel the need to say that. Yeah. Some of you are very powerful, especially with your words. And you need to watch your temper and what you say. Wow, the King of Cups and the Six of Wands. Master your emotions. There's someone here who really needs to master balance. Okay? Somebody may have really angered you, and I feel it. And it's going to be a very hard task for you to bite your tongue when this person resurfaces. However they're going to resurface. Messages for Aquarius. Anything else? Six of Pentacles, the Judgment. Whatever you've given to people in the past that you feel wasn't reciprocated in the same way, this could be anything. This could be energy, love, time. Trust that you gave that energy, that time, that love to somebody who needed it at the time, regardless of whether that was reciprocated or whether you feel like that was, you know, they didn't treat you well or whatever that was. And that's a very hard space to get into. That shows a lot of fortitude. That shows a lot of healing. That shows a lot of maturity to be able to get to that space. And a lot of you may feel like you were mistreated, or definitely an energy of feeling like against your better judgment, you could have given to somebody that you feel like maybe now you shouldn't have given to. Let go of the energy of feeling like you didn't get something in return. The universe always reimburses you. Maybe not in the same way. Sometimes you get more. Okay. Two of Wands. I feel like a lot of you are going to have to be making a choice to maintain your dignity in order to manifest some sort of new experience in your life. And that means not crashing out and going all out on someone. I feel like some of you need to change your perspective on someone who could have done you wrong in the past. And that is what is going to set you up for some sort of elevation. Please remember that your reaction to another person is your karma. Good or bad. Ace of Wands. I do see that there is a new opportunity for you coming in. I do feel like your new opportunity is somebody else's bad news for some reason. This could be like an earth sign who isn't going to like hearing the fact that you've moved on. For some of you, there's a potential for an engagement or a marriage here that could be manifesting. But I must stress to you, don't dwell on the things, the love, the time that you gave to somebody that didn't reciprocate, okay? There's a very important message about leaving something in the past, the energy associated with it, the anger associated with it, feeling like you wasted your time. Yes, you did. Yes, it was not the right person, but what did you learn from the experience? Really try to work on alchemizing all of those ill feelings to do with this past situation, because I feel like you've got something far better manifesting, and it depends on you being able to be in control of your emotions. It's almost like the universe with the High Priestess and the Magician is really looking at you with the Two of Wands with the eyes of what would they do presented with this past situation. Will they have compassion? No one's saying you got to sit down and drink tea with anybody. No one's saying that you got to be best friends with anybody. You don't have to do that. You can have forgiveness and compassion and keep it moving. That is possible. Okay. You've spoken to me. You don't even have to give this person a reply. You can say to the universe, I've let it go. It is what it is. I'm ready for the new. I'm ready to move on. Doesn't even have to be a big thing where you outwardly tell anybody anything or say anything. Do it for you, okay? This is what this is saying to me. Last cards, then we're going to come out of this energy. Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Knight of Wands. I feel like you're going to have a reason to celebrate coming up here. Especially if you feel like something has been a little bit stagnant where it comes to new love. I do see there's an opportunity for you to open your heart to somebody new, but there's a need for you to really ground yourself. Meditation could be good. Do things that make you feel nice at this time, okay? I really feel like somebody really needs to channel their inner zen, get your chakras aligned, do what you need to do. Some of you need to go do some Reiki or do something where it comes to balancing out your energy. You might need to meditate, light some candles, make the house dark, sit with yourself, something. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Somebody from the past is going to reach out to you. Sometimes silence is the best option. Okay. Let's move forward. That was a lot. That was a lot. Thank you, Tammy. I'm telling you, these things that we speak about in these readings are not easy. Like, I'm so aware. Like, it's not easy to keep it moving. Amazing, Kimberly. I love things like that. Especially spending time in nature. Like, I've recently made my garden a thing outside, like proper done up the garden, because for 2 years since I've lived in this house, because I moved 2 years ago now, my garden hasn't been like in use like that, and it just feels so good to just sit down and just feel the sunshine, and it's amazing to spend time outside. Makes you feel really good. You're welcome. Okay, let's move forward. Pisces. I love that for you, Kimberly. Okay, Pisces. 56. Timestamps will be available once we are done. Pisces. Any Pisces in the house? Thank you, Phoenix Rising. Thank you, Tracy. Pisces. Where are my Pisceans? Show yourself. What's up, Pisces? Pisces moon. The chat's been really nice today. The trolls are sleeping. I've enjoyed looking at the chat today. Let's see. Messages for Pisces. What do the Pisceans need to know? Messages for Pisces. Tell me about Pisces. Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit did come out in the reverse. Okay. Some of you are reintroducing yourself. For some of you, this is like a new way of being, a new look, especially if you've been in hiding or you've been spending more time off grid. Like, some of you are popping out with something new. This could be like a new way of moving, a new thing about yourself. Like, there's something about going away and coming back. Pentacles, Two of Wands. Some of you are definitely having a breakthrough, Pisces. Some of you have dealt with a past situation here with a fire sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio. I was going to say Pisces. Take it if it resonates. Could be another Pisces. This This is looking like a catalyst. So I feel like maybe something that you dealt with in the past pushed you into a state of going back to the drawing board. Maybe you feel like something was a poor decision on your part, or you feel like you should have maybe thought about something before you involved yourself with something or someone. There's also an energy here of maybe you coming to realize that somebody wasn't as reliable as what you felt like they were. And it's almost pushed you into the energy of maybe going within. There's definitely some sort of healing phase that this is talking about where it comes to you. And this is changing your direction. This is altering where you're going next. Okay, so this is looking like some sort of catalyst to you reestablishing a new way of being. This could also be a new way of how you see partnerships and your view on life in general. Like this could have really redirected you to be very different. Okay, you know, like the energy of you dealt with somebody and then your whole perception of a lot of things changed. You could have changed as a person. It's one of those relationships that maybe you regarded as you will never forget it, but probably not for the best reason. But there were positives because it's made you a different type of person. It's possibly helped you to grow. It may have even have helped you to find yourself as well. Or this could be what you are being pushed to do at this time. Wow. Pisces, I don't even know if you realize at the moment what this means for you, but some sort of redirection after a relationship that went south is the beginning of, it sounds so intense, but the beginning of the rest of your life. And that sounds so, the rest of your life, like it sounds very fairy tale-ish, like it sounds very, you know, in the clouds, unicorns. It sounds like that, especially as we're in tarot. You know, I'm not one of those readers that want to give you delusions. You know, I don't feed delusions, but this is about you really going back to the drawing board and reacclimatizing yourself with a new way of being that is really going to be setting a firm foundation for where you're going and your future, is what I'm seeing. Some sort of disappointment is going to be the beginning of something very solid for you, Pisces. For some of you, this is creating an energy within you where you are becoming more consistent with where you want to go, what you want to do. You may have started to think about more so where maybe you didn't consider these things in the past, like where you want to be, what you want to be doing, where do you want to be living, where's your forever home. Like there's something very long term that you are starting to set your sights on where it comes to re-establishing a new way of being or a new life for yourself. But it comes from pain. This is a side note. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. You could have been lied to within a family dynamic, whether this is your family that you was born into, Pisces, or whatever this is. You could have people who may have deceived you or definitely was hiding the real opinion of them, like of you, that they may have, the perception that they had over you, they weren't outwardly letting it known that maybe they felt a certain way about you. You may have picked up on this energy, and this could be the reason as to why you may have gone ghost or AWOL, or there's been a more secluded energy, a quiet, a silence. You know, there's something here where you've really had to go within. So multiple things could have happened here, Pisces, where maybe you felt that the best thing to do was to really reestablish yourself in a different way. You may have family members who you have fallen out with. You could be questioning whether reconnecting with certain family is even a good idea at this point. with the Eight of Wands. I do feel like you may have family attempting to reach out to you. These could be people who miss you, Pisces. There definitely could have been a family fallout here. It's looking to me like you do have some people regretful over maybe how they handled a situation, or maybe something to do with loyalty and being in your corner, especially if you felt like you were a little bit isolated here in a specific situation here, or you may have felt like you didn't have the backup in some way, shape, or form. These are people who now may be wanting to reconnect with you. The Lovers, yeah. Some of you, it's a Gemini involved or an earth sign. You may have somebody wanting to change your mind on a connection that maybe you said bye to. Like, I just feel like maybe you've ended a connection here, or, and again, this doesn't have to be a romantic thing. I do feel like you have walked away from a romantic partner here, but I'm talking to a Pisces that maybe you are re-establishing some sort of other relationship, you know, evaluating to re-establish yourself with where you stand with certain people that maybe you was once around. This could involve a Gemini. That you could also have somebody here wanting to change your mind and make you get you to come back within some sort of dynamic, a family. You could have somebody wanting to reconcile with you, somebody who wants to make right with you, wants to reconnect with you. I feel like this person misses you, Pisces, but this is like looking like the energy of you not being so gung-ho on maybe reconnecting with them, or you may be feeling like you're okay if you don't, like, and it could be for a specific reason. You may have definitely reasons for this with the Five of Cups. You could have had some sort of disappointment here, or this could be somebody trying to make it up to you, Pisces. You could even question whether this is even genuine. Yeah, I feel like for you, Pisces, you might have a couple of people wanting to reconcile with you. I feel like people miss your energy. I don't know what's gone on here, Pisces. But there's people here who are around you who feel like they are regretful. They miss your energy. They miss the love, the connection that they had with you. I mean, Pisces, you're a water sign. When a water sign withdraws their energy, that is something that is felt. It's not something that you can just, it's felt. Like when you connect with people, when you make a choice to share your love with whoever these people are, and I see family, I see connection, I see romance for you. People miss your energy. Like that is felt. I feel like this looks like reconciliation. You could have people coming out of the woodwork. And again, you may have been in your own little bubble, Pisces, for a while. Tell me about the Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, the Four of Swords. You've been resting, you've been healing, you've been at home, you've been doing your own thing. Five of Pentacles, you've been restoring your energy. It's interesting. I don't know if you felt like too many people were using your energy, or there was something. Five of Wands, yeah, you could have felt like you were energetically spent. Multiple things could have been going on at once for you, Pisces. And this is looking like the energy of a Pisces just waking up one day and saying, it's too much. I need rest. I need time. I need to recoup. And you've done that. People miss you. I feel like you've got multiple people here who want to reconnect with you. The relationship that you could have dealt with in the past could have been the catalyst and the last straw for you, Pisces, where you just felt, you know what? I really need to hold on to my sanity. This is what this is looking like. Because you could have felt like you were at the end of your rope. Okay. Thank you, Phoenix. You could be very much a Pisces who rolls alone. You've got people tugging on your energy, and some of you may stay may want to stay alone. Is there any advice for Pisces if this resonates for them? Any advice for Pisces? Queen of Cups in the reverse. The Page of Swords. Any advice for Pisces? The Ace of Pentacles. High Priestess, that's your energy. 10 of Wands. Magician in the reverse. Oh, bottom of the deck, the 10 of Cups in the reverse. There's definitely a family element to this somewhere. I do feel like you've got a lot of people who may not be feeling satisfied right now with how things are going for them. And I feel like how it links to you is because you could have been very much a person who was very hard on your sleeve. You could definitely be very much a person where people feel your presence and they appreciate you being around. In whatever capacity that is, you could be relied on, whether that's just call up Pisces and talk to them and, you know, feel better after the conversation, or I call Pisces, I need Pisces, they will be there. There's something here that's missing. And a lot of people are feeling that miss. They're feeling what's missing. That thing, that energy, that Piscean energy. I can't describe it. You've got people feeling over your energy, Pisces, especially if you're holding back or you're by yourself. I do feel like there's advice here. Whoever you feel like maybe has taken advantage of you or may have mistook your kindness for some sort of weakness, don't feel obligated to give to those people. I feel like people are seeing who you are, your worth. I do feel like there is an energy here of you being very valuable to a lot of people, but people realizing after the fact. Your energy is something that can't be replaced, and I feel like you have a lot of people burdened by maybe doing you wrong, manipulating you, and realizing the wrongdoing where it comes to you, Pisces. I just feel like there's a lot of people curious about you, and it's because of some sort of withdrawal of your energy, with the Queen of Cups being in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Admittedly, you have people here who are realizing you are a loss. You are a loss. Like, it's quite a deep message. Is there anything else that Pisces needs to know? It's interesting because I have a deck of cards right here and I've not really looked at these cards, and there's the top card that's on here is win or lose. This is about choices. I feel like a lot of people are reevaluating their choices where it comes to you, Pisces. Is there anything else that Pisces needs to know? Ten of Pentacles and the Star in the reverse. Yeah, I do feel like there's a family element to this, and I keep saying it. I feel like people feel like they can't reach you. I don't know if you've gone D&D. I don't know if you've, changed your number. You can't be reached. There's a light that people feel like has disconnected where it comes to you. It's a resounding energy throughout this whole reading. There's some sort of disconnect. People can't find you. Like, you have a light that people are seeking. Ten of Wands in the reverse. I think the Six of Wands just tried to pop out there. Before the Two of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Queen of Swords. Pisces. If I can pick up this card. Okay, Three of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles. I feel like there are certain people around you, Pisces, that are going to be waiting a very long time for you to return, if you ever do. I do feel like there's an energy here of you will anger a lot of people when you start doing what's good for you. And I could be talking to a Pisces who very much appeased a lot of people, or you went along to get along. This is looking like the energy of, regardless of how you feel, you may have definitely have been a Pisces who would have put your own self aside to, get with the program, or to see that other people were comfortable. that is an energy that has left you. And I feel like it's being felt because, you know, remove that energy and people are obviously going to feel that shift. I do feel like there's an energy here of you choosing a new beginning. And I feel like there's a Pisces here who could be experiencing some sort of freedom or removing themselves from some sort of burden that became too heavy to bear, especially where it comes to maybe you shouldered a lot of people's problems in the past, or you were always on hand to be the fixer, or you could have been always the person who would have been there, regardless of whether people would have utilized that or not. Maybe people didn't actually realize how valuable you were as a person, as a presence around them, until you were no longer there, Pisces. That's what this is looking like. I feel like there's an energy here of you recouping. I feel like there's an energy here of you holding back your energy, and not really committing to anything too much at this time, with the devil card being in the reverse. I could be speaking to a Pisces where you don't really want to commit to nothing too line in the sand. You know, maybe you are feeling like an energy of maybe feeling free, and this could involve you definitely holding back from certain individuals, maybe reserving your energy, reserving your, you know, whatever this is that you would have given in truckloads before. You are not really doing that anymore, and there's a shift, and people are going to be mad. You could have a specific air sign. This could be an ex for some of you, who is not too happy about this because they feel almost like you've cut off their supply. Whether they would word it that way, I doubt it. But there's a supply that people can't feel that's coming, that used to come from you, that is no longer coming from you. I feel like people are going to be waiting a very long time to reconcile with you, possibly even see you, especially if you've gone under the radar. So although Pisces, because we had it at the beginning of the reading, where although Pisces, you could definitely be making an appearance or showing up differently, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're returning to people. It means that you may be reestablishing yourself energetically in a different way for yourself, representing yourself in a different way. This could be just moving different. There's something here where you've gone through something, Pisces, where you are starting over in a very specific way. And I just feel like people are going to be waiting a very long time to hear from you. And these could be people that are craving your presence, craving your togetherness, craving your friendship, your relationship, the warm energy that you gave. And they're going to be waiting a very long time, because I just feel like you are energetically cleansing in a way that is very specific, but it's not to appease other people. Finally, you're doing something that is appeasing yourselves. Finally, you're filling up your cup, which may have been a long time coming. For some of you, you've detached from a specific Capricorn or a fire sign. For some of you, somebody was even benefiting from you being in the energy of maybe putting yourself last. Hermit mode. That's what triggered you to go into this period of healing in the first place. I feel like don't be surprised if people are attempting to reconnect with you at this time. You might hear from people coming out of the woodwork at this time, Pisces, because I just feel like people are missing your energy. Heavy family. Could be a specific lover, but I'm getting other people. I don't know if there was a messy situation here where family was involved as well. People feel bad. There's a regret. There's a remorse. There's a feeling of, we shouldn't have done that to Pisces. Because Pisces would have still been around. The Hangman in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse. Pisces, that was you. Only take what resonates, guys. The whole family has lived out of my good energy, but never give back to me. Defended my ex, pushed me out. They mad. I see right through them. They can't hide behind me anymore. Capricorn. Yeah. That's a deep energy. That's a sad energy. And it's one of those things where sometimes we are pushed to do things and it hurts when you don't really want to, but you just feel like there's no other choice. Like somebody, it's almost like your hand has been forced, energetically speaking. It's sad. Do you guys want me to do a collective? You're welcome. Can't hide. Emergency reading. Should we do a collective? If you're interested in a reading, please email me. I've actually had a few emails while I've been on this live inquiring about readings. I am open for readings. blackbutterflydiamondtarot@gmail.com if you're interested. I'm actually free today, so I could read for you pretty quickly. I do emergency readings. Other than that, you're going to have to maybe wait until tomorrow, probably, being as I've been on here for a while. Let me take a breather, guys. Oh, you sent me an email. Okay, was that you that emailed me? I'll get back to you as soon as I'm off here. You want it today? Okay, I do emergency readings. I'll send you the details. Be on hand and I can do that for you. Because I'm free today. My son's not with me, so I'm utilizing my free time. You're welcome, love. Okay, please don't forget to like the video. Let's do a collective. I really want to get another deck. Bear with me. I'm coming, guys. Let me get another deck. Let me stretch my legs too. Oh. Let's get this one. Okay. You're welcome, love. I'll email you back as soon as I'm done. Okay, collective. Let's timestamp. I needed a breather after that Pisces reading. Whew. That was a lot. Okay, 3 hours and 23 minutes. 27. Collective, this could resonate whoever you're dealing with, whatever it is, whatever sign you are. So bear that in mind. Only take the reading as it resonates. Only take what you feel like resonates with you. Whew. Okay. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Those of you who have watched from the beginning. Those of you who have shown me love. Thank you for the super thanks. I appreciate you. Okay, I'm getting requests for readings. I love you guys, honestly. I'll get back to everybody once I'm off here. Hi, Janice. We're just about to finish, girl. Nice to see you. You came in on the last reading. How are you, girl? Okay, collective. Only take what resonates. Let's see. Those of you who have emailed me since the live has begun for readings, I will promise you an email back. Just give me a minute after I'm off live to upload the timestamps and I'll get back to you personally. I do emergency reading, so Zinka, I will get back to you. I can do it today because I am on my free time, and yeah, I'll be happy to help you. Watch everything back. Oh, I understand, Janice. I hope work was good for you. No problem. Okay, messages for the collective. Let's get into this. What do the collective need to know at this time? We've got the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. King of Pentacles. Why do I feel like I'm going to sneeze all of a sudden? Sorry, guys. My allergies have been in check the whole reading. All of a sudden, I feel like sneezing. Page of Wands. Okay. Who's this Queen of Wands in the reverse? Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in the reverse, High Priestess, the Hermit. Okay. What's the High Priestess? Strength card in the reverse. And what's this message coming in here? Is this for the collective? Is this a message to the collective? Yes. Temperance. What's the decision? I'm coming, guys. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm throwing in the seasonings into the pot. Knight of Swords. Okay. So you have someone here, the Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. You have someone here who is between worlds, I want to say. There's definitely somebody else in the picture. So I don't really see you. You could be over here, very zen, doing your own thing. Some of you, somebody could even question whether you are too bothered about them, to be honest with you. For some of you, it looks like somebody is in another connection or there's another person here. However involved you are with this person, you may have totally turned your back on this person. You haven't heard the last of them yet. For some of you, you're getting ready to hear from a fire sign, or a fire sign's getting ready to reach out to you. A Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I do feel like somebody here, whether they told you or not, you were a person that somebody was trying to decide on. And whoever this other person is that this person has in their energy, this could be a feminine energy, a fire sign too. It's like someone's really mad. Like, I don't know if this person knows you or knows that you exist. Like, this could be like your ex. I don't know who this is to you. You got to kind of take it as it resonates. Somebody is really pressed that they don't get the side of this masculine that you did, or the way that does that make sense? It's like, this looks like you disconnected with this person, if I'm honest with you. And somebody could never be you. Like, there's an energy here of somebody. Thank you, Colleen. There's an energy here of somebody could never be you. Fire extinguisher. Like, I feel like somebody's very bitter and very mad that they don't get the side of this masculine that you did. Like, so I don't know if somebody was pre-ing your relationship. Like, somebody was definitely like peeping your relationship, like how this masculine was treating you, or there's something here where somebody knows that there's a specific place that this masculine places you that they can't do, like they can't, like it doesn't hit the same, like something doesn't hit the same. Is this resonating? They're not the true divine feminine, like High Priestess with the Strength card in the reverse. Like this person may act like something that they're not. They're a Queen of Wands in the reverse, but this could be somebody who like overly tried to, this is like looking like a pick-me, like this could even be somebody who is fake spiritual, like, yeah, especially if somebody knows you to be very grounded and somebody who is spiritual yourself, like this could definitely be like a doppelganger. Like it's not you. I'm hearing Chris Brown's song, She Ain't You. Is that a song? Is it called She Ain't You? And it's the beat of SWV love will be right here, be right here. It's Chris Brown's, you know what I'm talking about, guys. If you go and look up that song, She Ain't You, something like that. Let's see, where are you on this? Six of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Somebody has something that they want to say to you. What do they want to say? Queen of Swords. What do they want to say? They're hoping that you don't bite their head off. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Three of Cups. Okay, why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Page of Swords in the reverse. I'm telling you, the more that somebody is trying to figure out like what they're going to do with this other person that they have gone and willingly decided to involve themselves with, the more that they're becoming really dead set on trying to come and reconcile with you or come back together with you. I feel like this person is really, especially if you're not doing anything and you're giving to other things, this person is really caught up on the fact that they're not getting your energy, they ain't getting your time. I want to reconcile with the collective, but I don't feel like this is something that you are really giving any energy to. Like somebody's very pressed. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They ain't you. Like something here, like somebody tried to replace you. The Ace of Cups is in the reverse. It ain't hitting. It ain't hitting, guys. It ain't hitting. I'm over the top. You should know that by now. It ain't hitting. It ain't. What do we need to know about this? The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. No, it ain't meant to be. Like something ain't meant to be. The Hierophant. Oh, let me see this now. So why we need to go. So why is this happening? Why is this happening? Justice, because it's karma. This is how it's supposed to go down. With the Devil in the reverse, I feel like you were supposed to detach from somebody for them to realize just how well something would have worked out with you. Does that make any sense whatsoever? Why did they disconnect? Why was there a disconnect here then? Between, oh, that nearly hit me. Someone ghosted you. Someone ghosted you. Somebody regrets, if you have children with somebody regrets ghosting a family dynamic with you. They could feel like they messed up a family dynamic here to go chase passion. And how do they feel about this? Ten of Cups. Four of Wands. Six of Swords. Nine of Wands. I don't know if you were building a connection with somebody, like a family dynamic. This is looking like somebody uprooted from one family to go create something else somewhere else with another person. It's looking to me like somebody was jealous of your life, or somebody was envious over how some sort of masculine was building with you. Now, this is kind of looking to me as though a masculine was tempted away from a dynamic that he should have really have been putting energy into. He may have felt like it was brighter over the other side, or somebody was claiming that, you know, come over here, like, you know, I can do it better than her, or I can. This is looking like a feminine, hence the reason why I'm saying her. But this is looking to me like somebody was really trying to muscle in and get what you had, or get what you was working towards with a masculine, right? They wanted to copy in their own life, but still someone else's man to do it. Like this is basically what this is. I feel like definitely your person was swayed here, but they're not really liking how it's turning out here. This is somebody who feels like they should have been more loyal to a connection with you. They could feel like they have made a decision that is very hard to come back from, with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And I just feel like somebody's karma, this third party here, that is very caught up on the fact that they're not getting it how you got it, or this could even be physical, this could be like bedroom action, whatever it is, that something ain't hitting, like something is not hitting. Seven of Cups, and this person don't know why they've copied you. Thank you to Angie. Thank you, Angie. Mwah. It's like someone don't understand how they've copied you. They're presenting the same energy, but it ain't the same. They're presenting the same energy that you supposedly have, right? Doppelganger. I feel like you've got somebody here who could have studied you and tried to be you. But they're still not getting the part of this masculine, which is the genuine, the love, the connection, divine, okay, that you had with this person. And this is about energetically, this was not supposed to be theirs. It's like stealing something and then wondering why it ain't working for you the way that it worked for someone else. Because your sauce don't taste the same. Sorry, like your sauce don't taste the same. What are they going to do here? Five of Wands, Sun card in the reverse. The Chariot card, the Four of Wands. The Four of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Somebody isn't happy in a current situation. Five of Wands. This could be somebody who's even arguing with somebody, faking happiness here. I do feel like you're going to hear from someone. You haven't heard the last of someone. Advice. This could be a Leo for some of you. The Lovers and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Nine of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Some of you could be, this could be like Pisces. You could be a Pisces watching this if this is resonating for you. World card. Star. Queen of Wands in the reverse. The same Queen of Wands in the reverse is at the bottom of the deck. Number one, I feel like you may not trust anybody. Not anybody. I hope you don't not trust anybody, but you may not trust this person the way that you used to, and I can understand why. Number two, you may still feel some type of way about some sort of structure that you could have been building with somebody that got halted here. For some of you, you may feel like this is going to cause too much of a disturbance of some sort of flow that you have going on as well. I do feel like there is an energy here of you, if you are going to consider to give this person a second chance, because I know some people will sit there and think, oh, I want them back, or, you know, be respectful of other people's place that they are in, right? Okay, each to their own. If you are going to be thinking about accepting this person back, I do feel like you shouldn't be jumping at the chance. I feel like this is something that you need to go slowly with and be cautious with, because it may not necessarily end up back how you want it to be. It won't ever be the same again is what I'm seeing. Somebody has disrupted a foundation that would have been a lot more sound had they have stuck to it. So now it's like, you know, it's not to say people can't reconcile, but I feel like the fact that this person tried to go over here and copy what maybe you had, or they were swayed by somebody who wanted to copy what you had, whichever way this goes, or both, right? I do feel like this is somebody who may have messed up something that it's going to be hard to get it back to what it used to be. It's like if you break a glass on the floor or something falls on the ground, some sort of pottery, it will never look the same. It will never come back exactly the same. You screw up a piece of paper, that paper ain't ever going to be straight and perfect again. You know, something is not going to be the same. I feel like a lot of you are being advised to hold your horses on this person. I feel like a lot of you are going to be advised to work on the foundation that you've built on yourself, by yourself, in whatever way that looks, especially if you have kids and you have had to adapt to a new normal, okay? Keep going forward with that new that you've created in yourself, for your children, for your household, for your home, because I feel like that is what your the consistency and your solid is. That's where it's going to lie. It's not going to be lying on this person. I feel like as it stands, this person is too in between worlds to really rely on anything that this person says, okay? Because you don't want to halt your own proceeding and then give somebody a chance prematurely and then they drop the ball again. I feel like this person needs to sort out their stuff, and I just feel like somebody went over there and they're realizing, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing? This person ain't Pisces, whoever, collective, whoever you are. Pisces energy is here. Gemini, you could be a Gemini, you could be a Capricorn, Libra, it could be anybody, okay? You could be any sign. But it's like someone's like waking up like, what am I doing? Why am I here? Why am I here? What am I doing here with this person? Guys, I don't know about this person here, but somebody's mad that they can't get it how you did. And I'm sorry, if you're gonna play this game of stealing other people's man and woman, like, what do you expect? You get them how you lose them. That's kind of what this is giving. Like, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Guys, honestly, I would be careful with that one if that's your story there. Like, someone is, I don't know. People, man. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Side chick. You can have the side chick. It's a no for you. Ugh. A lot of people will just be like, no, I don't think so. Thank you, Maribel. You're welcome, Alessandra. I'm so glad I was able to come live today. I'm so glad. Hi, Aloha. Thank you. Thank you, love. I hope you have an amazing weekend too, an amazing Sunday, an amazing week too. It's actually school holidays. I feel like I just got over the last school holiday that we had, but my son's on holiday for what we call over here is half term. So for the week, he's with me. There's no school. So I'm sure it'll be a nice week, but it's the last holiday before the big summer over here in the UK. So I'm sure we'll have a good week. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everybody who donated, who gave me super thanks. I love you guys. I will be in touch with all the people that emailed me. I've got a few emails. Thank you guys for your support, your love, everything in between. I appreciate you guys. And you know what, Kim? You know what it is as well? Like, sometimes it takes a few times, a few goes around to really wake up. Like, sometimes it takes a while. Like, and some people ain't there yet on the journey, and then some people are. You know, you don't learn the lesson straight away sometimes. Ah, I'm ready for you. Aloha. Let me know when you're ready. I'm going to take a few readings this week, but not too many because I'm going to have to balance my son as well. But we can organize something. Hi, DeLonghi. Is that like the brand, DeLonghi? I know it to be a brand. Thank you for your support. Okay, guys. I've nearly been on here for like 4 hours. So let me go take a breath. And the timestamps will be up very, very soon. Please go and watch your placements. I love you guys. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate you guys. It's been lovely. It's been too long since I did a live, so I was ready for this. Yeah, it's time for me to have a break. I'm gonna go replenish myself. I've still got a couple of hours of free time, so I'm just gonna chill out for a bit. To you guys who was here from the beginning, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Laylee. Have an awesome rest of your Sunday. Thank you. Thank you for your love, your support. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal, please do email me, blackbutterflydiamondtarot@gmail.com. You are amazing. You mean so much to me, guys. I can't even express fully. Words will never be able to explain. Stay safe, guys. Stay blessed in them streets, spiritually and otherwise. And we'll catch up soon. Bye, Janice. Take care of yourself, girl. Let me go make some food. I'm just staring at you guys now. Love you guys.